I don't know, bro. Wherever you want to watch it. What are you asking me for? YouTube's fine. Wherever's most convenient for you, bro. No, I turned free roll back on. I'm thinking, hold on though. I'm thinking, can you hear me right now? I turned free roll back on because I turned off regular ads. I think that actually be better. I can hear you. Okay. On Twitch, I turned back on free roll, but because I'm not worried about growing there, right? But if people do want to watch there, if they sit through the free roll, then they don't have to deal anymore. Is the idea. Because I was thinking about it, like, is it really better to give everybody ads so the new people, like, pre-roll don't exist? And it's like, no, not really, right? Just leave pre-roll on. YouTube probably helps us the best because of the algorithm thing. Kick probably where most people are going to be typing. I wouldn't mind. SimSpeak gets them typing too. Sims gets them typing too. Premium usually. Usually the premium. Am I sure? Well, I turned it all off. You mean Twitch, right? I turned it all off. I don't know. I don't think so. If you turn them off, I don't think so. When I turned it off, it was like, bro, you're not going to earn any money. Power fat? Yeah, sure. Understandable. Yeah, people, yeah, apparently it, the video player does take a little bit more resources than, which makes sense though too, right? Because like YouTube's have plenty of time, and it's all the YouTube's have plenty of time to make theirs lightweight. We've got a new spooky ghost tonight. New spooky ghost. Hayarigami tonight. New spooky ghost, new Hayarigami. Well, not new Hayarigami. New spooky ghost. We have to do some quick setup stuff at the start. I meant to do a pre-show and do it there, but time got away from me and now I'm already late, so. New ghost? Yeah, new spooky ghost. People were asking for a holiday themed spooky ghost. So I did. I made one. We're gonna use the last Mall of the Future scene. We're gonna hammer him into there. We're gonna fix the face on there. And then we'll have the mall. Then I'm gonna turn back on that effect for the PR system. I don't want to spoil the story, but I'm gonna have him do the PR not PR. What is it called? The fucking thing. Is it not PR system? Was it some PA system? PA system. We're gonna hook back up the PA system. The people are, yeah, Midnight and Riot were asking. Midnight and Riot. Well, I was thinking about it, about how I'm making him look kind of Christmassy. Then I'm like, well, what would make sense? What if he has to work in the mall again? What if they reopen the mall for the holiday season? I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? So I was like, okay, well, that's what we'll do then. And we get to recycle a bit. I can just bring it back, right? What's up, Iffy Gamer? What's going on? We're playing Hiarigami tonight. The F-Files. We're starting in like another 12 minutes, 10 minutes, something like this. I'm just eating jerky and then setting up. I'll be live in like 12 minutes. I meant to be on earlier, but yeah, time just got away from me, and then I look at the clock. I'm like, fuck, man. As long as the story happens before I shut down my brain, well, we'll be doing it all. We'll be doing it all month, I think. Now I got two gimmicks. I'm thinking. One, so the mall gets reopened, right? Then in the New Face segments, we can be like, what New Face being like, what's the noise out there? You know, and they're trying to summon Sweet Ghost, but then Sweet Ghost is also working right above him. I think that's funny. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. To have some of them pre-recorded is not a bad idea. We should have. That's a good idea. Have it so it goes on when we're doing when we're doing New Face bits, Devil Summoner, right? And then we hear Spooky Ghost stuff there in the thing. That's a good bit, yeah. That's a good bit. Yes, we should record a couple. Good idea. That's a good idea, Gio. Very good. Very good. Very good. Look at a small penis. So, like footsteps? Sure, just stop speaking at the same time. I think it's a good idea. I like it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I can turn it down, right? So it sounds like it's coming further on. Or yeah, that works. Do you remember? Probably not. Could be good for JV. Yeah, it makes sense for JV too, huh? I guess since the mall's reopened, JV could be in the mall again. He could be in Cooters or Suitors. I'm thinking Suitors is gonna be its own company. It's run by its own company, by Yoko Inc., by Yoko Limited. It's no longer it's not owned by Fascism Inc., it's owned by Yoko Limited. Suitors specifically. Suitors will no longer be owned by Fascism Inc. She bought out Linda, huh? Well, I was thinking the current Yoko is that we normally see during the new face parts is not the regular Yoko, right? So it's like, where's our Yoko? What's she doing? And I was like, wait a second. I got an idea. So that's what I'm thinking. About it. Yeah, I haven't really thought out the mechanics of it. I'm just thinking it makes sense that she'd be busy doing something and somehow ends up owning Suitors. Or, running Suitors is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Have her she's running Suitors when she's not. Since she's not the one in the stream right now. The one in the stream is actually our original Yoko, right? Or it's the original one in a way, right? Our current Yoko is evil Yoko. So what happened to our Yoko? Well, that's what I was thinking. She buys out Suitors, and then I don't know yet from there. We'll think about it from there. And that also means the return of Yoko arc might not be evil Yoko that returns. Could be interesting. Well, she could have been partners in the subsidiary. That's true. I mean, yeah, she's technically the OG. Yeah, technically, yeah, exactly, yeah, technically. But the more well-known Yoko, the one we know more, is currently missing, kind of. But I'm thinking Suitors. I'm thinking she's running Suitors, and who knows what else she's doing. Because our Yoko has revived face, what, 1,000,000 times? She's probably rigging up something to get things back together again on her own. And then Pika is trying to help. He's trying to summon Spooky Ghost to fix it. But what's really gone wrong? Well, we haven't explored that yet. When's Linda gonna come back? Good question. All good questions. Great. Imagine Yoko with berserk trauma. I think the return of Yoko. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. Luckily, it's far enough away we don't need to think about it too much. I mean, usually the ideas just come as we go. We'll figure out something. I think it would be cool. I mean, it could be really cool. Whatever we do with art could be cool. What if she comes back as the Riddler Yoko? Like she's a villain when she first comes back as the Riddler Yoko. Like she sets traps all over the stream or something. And we give her the Riddler hat again. I imagine Yoko may have had a chat or two with evil Yoko. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I think our Yoko has definitely communicated with evil Yoko Since at some point during the Mall of the Future, that's definitely, and the current situation, definitely. Yeah. I'm sure some kind of communication has happened between them, I agree. I agree. Alright, the difference, I gotta like boil down the difference, right? Since they're two different characters now. I think the difference is our Yoko, the mandolin Yoko, our Yoko, is I think more forgiving, and the evil Yoko is more ruthless, I think, right? In her estimation of us. That's the main difference between them. Random curse effects? Oh yeah, sure. We're great. Imagine random. Yeah, right. Curse effects would work. That's a good idea for traps. Yeah, maybe she tests us, so we have to beat her test to get her back. Something like that could be fun. Right? That'd be fun. Yeah, some kind of test or some kind of. What if I do have to do the curse again? The curse as an actual character, I don't know if we'll ever bring back though. It's a little confusing to explain. A little confusing. The streams are confusing enough without the curse. Streams confusing enough without the curse. I do like the curse effects though. You're playing the Aragami or Devil Summoner in circle mode. Yeah, no. Oh, we could do that, yeah. Hey, sure, yeah. Yeah, I think we should do that. I don't know. Christmas is gonna be wild. This whole season is gonna be wild, I think. Wait till you see the new Sweetie Ghost. Wait till you see it. It'll be in a minute. I guess I gotta start setting up now. Here, hold on. Let's turn off this music and let's put on setting up music. Okay, hold on. We'll put on Chris's music. Okay. Here, let's put on this music. Alright, we gotta start getting set up for a minute still. Even though I was just saying that. We have to set up the new season a little bit. Okay, so first we need to start with this is the end of spooky scene. Look at the old spooky ghost there. With the old bellhop sweet ghost there. His face is all fucked up, look. It's fucked up for tons of reasons. Many reasons. We gotta fix it. We have to do facial reconstruction surgery. The background is also fucked up for the same reasons. Same reason. This is the one that turns when I do that. What else does it do, I wonder? Is there other things it does? Is there like any buttons or anything? Hold on, I'm pushing buttons. I think the Linda there, I can control my head, right? I think that's a thing. Yeah, there we go. Look. There you go. He's tiny. Yeah, he's all kinds of messed up. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Also, he's he's too invisible too. I don't know what I was thinking there. He fades like. I do miss having the ability though to swing the poster. A nice little thing. Okay. So step one. What are we doing here? I think I'm gonna leave the poster, but we're gonna take out that background image. I don't know. Okay, so I'm playing Hiragami, right? Hiragami covers the whole screen, doesn't it? Yeah. So either we put it at an angle, or we don't need to worry about it. First, I gotta fix his fucking face, okay? It's really deranged looking. I really need to fix that first. Okay. So I know the size is messed up because it's using the old size. Something like this. Nose. Reading nose. Oh, I still have a reading nose. I don't know if that actually works though. I don't know where that foot pedal is anymore even. I have the other foot pedal set up, but that's different MIDI. I don't know where the other. Do I still have the other one? I don't know. Somewhere. But I have to plug that back in. This scene was gonna have the animated backgrounds on that panel. Yeah. It has an animated. The mall's animated. The mall is animated. Look, people are coming and going. Oh, what was the 7? What does the 7 mean? Oh, it's tracking which one it is, right, or something. Wait, it should be 8 now. Maybe those don't line up anymore. That number was supposed to track which image it was for people to print them, I think, right? That was the idea there. Okay, okay, so my eye, here's my eye, scale. Okay, so if I remember right, let me look at like this real quick. Okay, this spooky face I think I could just throw on it, honestly, instead. I think I could do that. I think I could rip it out and use this instead, right? I think that's what I do now. Hold on. I'm looking for, okay, a version of the face. There we go. Scale. Yeah, it's like 1.05, 0.9, 0.5. I might, if I already made a thing that's just a face, though. This, right? The spooky one. I might as well just throw that on top, right? Rip out the old face. Yeah, okay. I probably should do that. Probably should do that.
Anyone else having as much trouble as I do selling Christmas wreaths?
Okay, give me a second to figure out what all this mess is and put it together.
Christmas wreath?
And then I'll cut it out.
Merry Christmas anyway, sir.
Get rid of it.
Everyone, said Ty attend the last
Mouth?
and joy to the world.
Oh, all this is just the face. Holy moly. Where does it go in the end? Oh, face distortion here, it looks like. Okay. There's a Christmas tree? Where? Hold on. Is it on me? Is the Christmas tree on me? Oh, it's the hat. It's the Christmas hat. No, I don't need that. No. Don't need that. Okay. Face colors. Yeah, I don't need that either. I don't need any of this. Okay. It's fine. I've almost got it figured out. This transparency, I think, is what made me invisible. Yeah? No? No, it's a face. It's alone. Iris colors. Holy moly. Wait, and this one? What is this? That's... Okay. I've almost found it all. There's a lot of shit here, bro. Okay. Pile it all together. Think... What is this now? Twirl roll? Oh, uh-oh. I don't want to get rid of that. Hide face. Pitch. I'm trying to figure out where does it become... Where does the face not plug into the body? If I turn this off, what happens? Did it disappear? Okay. Well, that's too far then, isn't it? Okay, what about here? Did I disappear again? Yes. Okay. Here? Yes. Where is the... There's a lot of face, here, I think is... Maybe this is the guy. Hold on. Is this the guy go missing? Yes? Yes, okay. That's where the guy is. Okay, I found it. Found where it plugs in. That goes here. That goes here. It goes... Wait, what? This. That's nothing. Huh. What? What's up, JD? Change nose? What's up, man? Man, this was pretty early in the AI experiments. What are you saying? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? What does it mean, sir? Just fixing some stuff up for Christmas. I have a new Sweet Ghost too. I want to premiere after I figure this out. I figure out the fuck I'm doing. Oh, this video file is Spooky Ghost Body, I think. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's where he is. Got it. Then that's a hat. I don't need that anymore. Okay, looking good. I figured it out now. Cut. Okay, so that twirl is where they plug together. Now do I unplug it? I have no face, right? I have no face now. That's perfect though. I don't want a face. That's perfect. It's perfect.
You know why I want to buy Peggy Gino's gloves for
Real AI videos hadn't even started being put out, and you animated them all. Oh yeah, yeah. You mean by the style of animation I'm using for them all? Yeah, yeah. It's literally just different pictures, and it like fades. Yeah,
25.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right on that. I did not make reanimations yet. I could make like the flow frame animations at this point where there was like a middle. I could do that, but correct, yes. Okay, so that. Okay, so this right here, this twirl right here, is where the thing plugs in, right? I can twirl, I can stretch, I can. Okay, so that's still good. Nice. Okay, I don't know why I don't really like being so invisible though. I think I'm gonna turn that off. Where is that? Because I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like being so invisible. Is it this? I'm gonna turn this off. Hold on. You can't start. Okay. Am I solid now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to be solid for the sprite. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the spooky face from the other scene. See how that looks. And then plug that in.
Yes, man. I stole my whole collection.
Do we see the face somewhere? Oh, look, you do definitely see it. You definitely see it. It's huge. Okay, well, at least it's working already. Solid ghost turn knobs, see what they do. Sure. Welcome, JD. You had the singing visualizer. What was the? What do you mean by singing visualizer? Okay, I need to make the face smaller, right? And the body probably bigger too. Well, I might as well not mess with that until I put the new spooky ghost on, right? Okay. Place this with. You want to see? You guys ready to see the new one? I'll show you. JPEG folder. Need the mask first. Okay. Is ready to see the new spooky ghost? Okay. Here you go. Test. Ah, it's not working though. Hold on. The mask isn't working. It looks all fucked out too. But anyways, this is a new spooky ghost. He's wearing a mask. He's wearing the thing. I thought that was funny. He's talking out of his throat right now. Also, the mask isn't working, right? The mask file isn't working. Okay. Does that work? Is it working now? Yeah? Am I spooky now? That works better. You control Linda singing. Yeah, I mean, I still have singing ones. What do you think? I gotta get the face to actually line up, but give me a second. Gale. Am I gonna want to disjoint these? I don't know. Fuck, how am I gonna see this and work on it at the same time? Every time I look over, so he goes to moves. Okay, check. Is this getting closer in size? It's pretty close. A little bit smaller still. Wait, what about now? What about now? That's not too bad. It's just in the wrong spot. Okay, insert, translate, move it up. How on earth am I gonna do this? Yeah, fuck. He's got breathing like a frog? My god, he's breathing like a frog. You're breathing like a frog. Okay? You're breathing like a frog. I'm off screen a little bit, I'm realizing. The bottom of his body's off screen a little bit. Right? Let's clear that. Oh, it was so... I know why, right? It was so the bottom didn't look like it was missing when he slid around. Nice. 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 Yeah, so lock that fucking picture down for a second. Okay, thank you. Say it. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Nice. I gotta make it animate when I talk too. That's not happening right now. Hold on. Play and the frames per second. Which source is me? Is it? It's 2, I think. Test. Oh, hold on. Okay, test. Not fast enough. Hold on. Scale this by, I don't know, 20. Okay. You're a frog? You have a throat sac when you talk. I'll fix it, guys. Come on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, okay? I'll fix it. It is in his throat, yeah. I'll fix it. I got a lot of things to fix though. Hold on. I'm working on it. There we go. That's nice. That's nice, I think. I think that's cool. Okay, so what else do we got? We gotta get the face action in the right spot. So how am I gonna do that? I think I gotta see it. Hold on. I have to see it. I'm gonna put it behind the visualizer so I can see it. Okay. Get him away. Okay, we're so close to being good. So close to doing a good thing. Okay, so where? Oh, here. This is. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here, and then talk. Okay. Almost. Up a little bit. Ooh. I might need to stretch it out. I mean, distort it a little bit. Hold on. Ooh, this looks pretty good. What do you think? This looks pretty good. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, throat sack, spooky throat. No, you're a frog. You're all frogs. Okay? You guys want to smoke weed a little bit? So the idea is Spooky Ghost is wearing a mask, right? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so now I gotta fix the throat sack thing. That is obnoxious. Hold on. It is not what I want at all. Not at all what I want. Okay, so Alt tab to the mute. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's not getting my throat. It's wild. Okay, it's gotta be this bump distortion, I think. Yeah, let me try. Am I moving? Oh, yeah, it went in my shoulder. You see that? Okay. Fat head. Okay. Check. Almost where I want it, huh? Let me make it bigger. Oh my god. Look how big my head gets, man. It's wild. That's a little bit much, isn't it? It's a little bit much. Like a cheerful Tim Burton animation. Thank you. I think so. Yeah. Nice. It's nice. But it's like Spooky Ghost is wearing it too, which makes it a little creepy, I think. Because he's not actually cheerful. He's wearing a mask of a ghost. Of a snowman. It's Spooky Ghost is dressed up as a snowman. Spooky Ghost is dressed up as a snowman. That's the idea. The idea there. Okay, that's a bit too much, but I like it a lot. Let's see, like this. I think that's pretty good. I think that's better. I'm feeling I'm getting in my new clothes. I might want to move over the stretch and stuff a little bit. I don't know. Might be a little weird. It looks pretty good though so far. We're just throwing it together. Swollen head, yeah, it happens. I mean, I think that's good, right? That's about what I want to look like. I can stretch out like this. Should I make him any bigger? Should he be bigger than this, like on screen? He's kind of small. He's kind of small. I don't know. But this keeps him out of the way too. There's a button, I think, that makes it... I think the button to duplicate himself is in this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't... I swear it was, though. Maybe it wasn't. Oh! It is in this one. I knew I built this back then. I remembered. He's normal size. Look at this one. Oh my god. Stay probably this. Don't move my head at all. Don't move my head. Don't move my head at all. Okay. Alright, alright. So step 1, we got Sweet Ghost working, I think. I think this is good enough. I think we'll rock with this for now until we get further critiques, which I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will get critiques about all of this. I'm sure we will. I do have an idea though that I want to try. I want to add a glitch after all of it. I want a glitch after all of it. Where does it? Okay. Dyslexio powers. Huh? Okay, this is the very end, I think. Yeah. So at the end there, I want to put a glitch. I might want to make it a button though, so I can turn it on and off. I want to use one of these things. Not really working. Maybe that's not what I mean. Oh, not micro buffer. Hold on. I want the like time glitch thing. Glitch. It's like this thing, right? I want this thing. So when he like skins around, when he goes around, it leaves a glitchy thing. Yeah, I want that. I want that. I might turn it down a little bit though. I want that though. Freakish, so many knobs. Yeah, you know, what can you do? You need your knobs. Everyone needs your knobs. Everyone needs knobs. Everyone needs knobs, if you ask me. I could tune that in, but I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool as is. It's pretty cool. I might want to. I wonder if I want to like make this face smaller still. I think it's pretty good though. This Linda is cool. The one right there. Which one? Or the one before this one? That was a cool set I made. Where they're all like spacefaring Lindas or something. I was like my nose was running and I was like, I took a Kleenex and I was like doing that and it looked like I was dancing. Okay, so what now though? I do want to keep the Linda there, but I think it'll have to be a button to turn it on because the origami will be behind us, I think. So we don't always want it on, right? I don't know. I mean, I would like to do something with this side thing if I could, but then I think then the origami has to be at an angle though. Can't I turn both of them at an angle? Wasn't that commands? Hold on, let me check. I swear there's knobs. Hold on. I was right. There's knobs that do it. I told you guys. I knew it. There's knobs that do it. Ooh. I see. I had this idea before. I see. Ah, yes. Perfect. Okay, so then we put this at an angle. I already have knobs to do it. And then what moves that? I have knobs to do some of it anyway. Do some of it anyway. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be like we're like a shop in the mall, right? Or like in a one of those little carts. Of course there's not. Of course. Never underestimate previous crack you haven't made enough for it. Yeah, I know. I guess, yeah, true that. Okay, so then we can have then we have the game over there, right? Like long ways. Okay. I think that's fine. We have to fix Linda's size, I think. She's too small. She's supposed to be bigger, isn't she? Those images are supposed to be bigger, I think. This was built before the 1080p upgrade. Can you believe that? This was back when the stream was in 720p. I don't know what I just did. Okay, hold on. That's what... Okay, so this is... OBS Spout 2. Oh, that's where chat's supposed to be. Ah. Chat's supposed to pop up when I slide over. Check this out. Watch this. This one. Ooh. Already fixed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. Look. Ooh, chat. Ah, hello, chat. Hello, chat. Never. Boomer stream? Why you call me a boomer all of a sudden? Boomer stream. Oh, hi. There you guys are. Look at that. See, I knew what I was doing there. Okay. Nice. Now, I want to move it up a little bit. Because, like, I don't need that top part, right? That can, oops. Not X. Y, dummy. Y. Okay. Cut that off. There we go. That looks perfect, pretty much. 720 is for boomers. It wasn't for boom. That isn't. I don't know where you're getting this information that's for boomers. I don't know where you're getting this or where you're saying that from. Nice though, right? Look, chat already works. Chat already works. Okay, what else we gotta fix? The picture size there. Yeah. Okay. And then we gotta figure out the plug in the actual screen over there. See how that looks. I assume, is there a screen in here? No? Did this room not have a regular version of the screen? I think it didn't. I think this was when I was trying other things, right? I don't think it had the screen in it. Okay, let me fix background left, that's the whole thing, yeah. Yeah. What's the welcome to the 80s special. Oh, interesting. Be back soon? You can turn it to be back soon? Whoa. Where it says welcome to the 80s. Oh, that means one of these knobs. It's this one. Hold on. Okay, look at the top on the left. Let me show you guys something. Right, welcome to the 80s. Look. Then I have this one. It says, what does it say? Wait till it comes around again. It'll come around. There it is. Played by your name here. I don't know why it says that though. And then this one, be back soon. Look, I have a be back soon one. I have a be back soon one. Isn't that cool? Look, it comes from like space over there. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna change it to say, I can delete all this shit now that I know. I can delete all this shit in this corner here. Edit. Remove all that. It didn't break anything, right? I have all this like extra shit. Edit. Remove. Okay. Now save it. Save project so they don't fuck anything up. Okay. We could play a card. What do you mean? We could play a card. I haven't become a snob 4K yet, but am I gonna? I mean, I think 4K is cool-ish, but it also kind of who cares? I don't know. I think like high bitrate sometimes is better, right? Like a Blu-ray with a high bitrate, still looks better than a 4K. I mean, 4K with like a low bitrate isn't that great anyway, or color profile kind of stuff. Blu-ray still looks pretty nice, is what I'm saying. The nice Blu-rays still look pretty nice. That's probably the best stuff you'll see is those nice Blu-rays, probably. I have never, even at like looking at 4K, like up, like rendering and stuff, it doesn't look as nice. as those movies do, I think. I never had a Blu-ray disc player. They're cool, but I ripped them. I have a Blu-ray player, like whatever PlayStation, but you can also get rips. You can get rips. It was supposed to change the image. Yeah, I think you're correct, right? I think you're correct. There was a card. It was a card thing. Okay, so still looking for this freaking Linda. Bro, isn't it not crazy how much shit we've done with the stream over the years? It's crazy, right? We've done a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's a JPEG folder here. Okay, here's the scale. One sec. I need to do where I can see in the background again. Hold on. The despair? The despair? As a Buddhist? As a Buddhist, she said? Lisa's a Buddhist? Like right there, I think. And then look, I can make a dance, right? One of these buttons. There you go. Man, this string is cool, bro. I wonder who made this thing. This thing's pretty cool. Okay. Welcome to the... I wanted to say welcome to the Mall of the Future now, right? Instead of that. Whoever made this thing is awesome. Welcome to the Mall of the Future. There we go. The number? I don't need that number thing. Oh, you know what's funny? The text, the picture goes over the text. Which is normally not a problem. I'm the king of cracky YouTube chat. Hey, Sue. You are the king of it right now. You are the king of it. I've been enjoying the multi-stream thing. I hope you guys, I hope it's not too much of a pain to be multi-stream now. It's gonna be, we're gonna be like that for a while. Eventually I might go back to Simps only though, like in the distant future. But right now I'm planning on being multi-streaming for a while. Do I type more though? Guys, if you type, I do appreciate when you're on YouTube though, because that does push us in the algorithm. Here is the most useful for me. YouTube. That's probably the only one that really helps us in the algorithm. The others though, whatever is comfortable for you. The Twitch I now turned off. I turned on pre-roll ads, okay, but hold on. It's because I turned off all regular ads. So even Twitch people shouldn't have ads anymore. But they have to sit through the pre-roll ones. But after that, it should be an ad-free experience. I don't know if there's some they force on after a couple hours or something. I don't know. But I turned off the ads. I turned off Twitch ads. And that turns back on I had to turn back on pre-roll ads. But if you get through the pre-roll ads, because I figure people on Twitch are regulars would be coming by anyway, so make it more convenient for them than less convenient for new people. I mean, like the pre-roll ad thing made sense when I was trying to grow on Twitch. Now it doesn't matter. I should just turn them off, I think. Hey Gio, have you ever heard of a chimney cake? Kind of how you have to do it on Twitch. Yeah, you remind me of the Ghost of Christmas Past. Really, Zoo? That's what I'm going for. Really? God damn, that's perfect. That's what I am right now. Spooky Ghost is well, he's Frosty the Snowman. I'm Frosty the Snowman. But the Spooky Ghost this season is the Ghost of Christmas Past currently. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. Nice. 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 That's an Hungarian thing. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it either. Pre-only. Yeah. That's the way I'm doing it. If you want no ads, that does seem like the proper way now. Because before it made sense, right? When I was trying to grow on Twitch, it made sense to like put the other ads on. But now I'd rather my audience has less ads. So that means because I'm doing Twitch just for people that want to watch it on that because it's convenient. So might as well make it pre-roll only. Unfortunately, I have to even do pre-roll. You know what? I think I wonder if I contacted Twitch and told them to take away my affiliate, if I could get rid of pre-roll too. But I don't know. Maybe. I think if you have affiliate, they don't run anything on you. I mean, if you don't have affiliate, they don't run anything. I think that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Ads are ass. I agree with you. That's kind of cool. Sure, it's a cake in the shape of a chimney. Huh. Huh. Do you guys see how like do you see that Sweet Ghost is wearing the mask? You see that? He's it's like the ghost is wearing the mask. I think the bottom, for some reason, the bottom of this image doesn't go. It's not a problem when I'm scooting around. The other one, we saw like the bottom, right? I don't think I see it. I think it's fine. What's up, Ob Stream Hub World? What's up, bro? Welcome. I have both open because on here I can use bad lock or nah mean. I do not know what you mean. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean. What does that mean? And I'm Jewish. I don't even know much on Christmas stuff. Nobody really knows much on Christmas stuff, dude. It's just like Santa comes, you know, and it's a nice time of year. That's all I really know. It's a nice time of year. I like it. Yeah, with layered eyes. Yeah. Yeah, you see it. Nice. And I like the idea that it's like a smiley face, like Sweet Ghost is like forcing, or whoever gave him the costume, or if he did it himself. I haven't decided yet. Oh yeah, we gotta get the PR thing working too. What else do we gotta get fixed? I think that's it. What are my FPS? It says 74. I wonder if when I plug in the stream, if it's gonna kill it. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go back. I gotta open this thing back up. Give me a second. Wait, the count thing we don't need anymore, right? That's pointless. We don't need that. We don't make the NFTs printable anymore. We don't need that. I'll just plug that. I'll just delete that. Okay. Alarm. I can do the alarm on here. Let's see. Okay. I see. There's this. Huh. Oh, I do have the Neo string. I do have the screen plugged in somewhere. Where is this? It is plugged in. Oh, but it takes a power button. Source 67, it says. Ah, that's not it. Not it. Not it. Yeah, let me try pushing some. We'll be. So what's source 67? I assume it's. I found it. That's it. Okay, I don't want it there though, right? I want to put it I want it on the background thing where the thing is. Let me figure this out. I have firework. Hold on. We have these effects in here? Are you kidding me? Damn, this is a full featured setup, bro. We have these. What else do we have? I can't change them yet. Hold on. I have to refresh these. Oh, you know what? Maybe. No, yeah, that works. Sorry. Yeah, it's fire. There's the smoke. Oh, this is the Sweet Ghost. Look. It's the Sweet Ghost. Ah. Hey, Doge. Get him out of here. Smoke. Spooky. Fireworks. Ah, I have the space thing plugged in here. That's cool. Cool. Don't know. No idea. Okay, cool. Cool. I like this Sweet Ghost thing. You had that scene was like Brazil with the Braille marker in that bad Wachowski brothers film. I forgot what it was called. I am interested in what you're talking about. Did you know Brazil is technically a Christmas movie? What? Movie the B from the bad next to the word. Ad blocker? Oh, gotcha. I see. Understand what you're saying. Ad blocker. Did you know what Brazil is technically a Christmas movie? What does that mean, Zoo? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I have no idea. One of the most non-Christmas Christmas movie. The Country of Brazil? Brazil is a great movie. Oh, it's a movie. Robert De Niro in it? Very nuts. I thought it was a movie. I mean, I thought it was a country. I thought it was a country myself. You guys remember old Sweet Ghost back there? What I used to look like? Once upon a time? Weirdest fucking movie. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Brothers that made the Matrix. I've never seen it. It's also a country. I see. Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. I want to get the screen plugged in to that thing, that like square thing. I gotta figure out where that is. Doorway. Back up, back up. Hold on. There's snow on this one, and hold on. One of these faders breaks through the screen. Bro. Oh, it does that too. Bro. Bro, this scene is awesome. I broke through the face. Bro, this scene's awesome. I'm gonna need this bit. I'm gonna need this bit too. I'm glad I have it. I'm gonna need this bit. Okay. Awesome. 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 I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. I'm definitely gonna need that. Oh, you know what though? I somehow broke the other thing. Is this? Hold on. Ah. Middle of fights, everything. That also locks. That also locks the back and forth. Interesting. That same button. I should turn it off doing that. The reason it does that was for TV. I should turn that middle. I should turn those off. Hold on. I don't need those. Okay, middle pipe falling. Yeah. Okay, let's test. Is that off now? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. So that turns off. That one freezes it locks that in place, and then also it activates this. What? How did that? Huh? Oh, there it is. It activates this face. Look, it freezes if I activate that face. This face can freeze. Got a freeze frame from way back in the day. From way back in the day. Okay. So. Nice, cool. I found that just looking around, and that's in there. Mirai, okay, you would love that film, Craig. Yeah, maybe I should watch it. We can watch it on Soons. It's a bit old now. It's like a dystopia bureaucracy. Sounds interesting. I might like it. Yes. Got drunk yesterday and called ice on someone. They aren't a problem anymore. What? Don't call the police on people. What's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, but look at this though. Isn't this cool that I have this whenever we need it? I didn't realize that. However, I want it to have to turn on, I think. So it doesn't waste resources, I think. Oh, no, the one before it has a power. I see. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't waste resources. It's fine. I already built this smart. It snows a little too fast though, huh? What's up, Goat Cato? Welcome. I'm working on finishing up fixing up my old Christmas scene to work again. I'm gonna make it work again. I'm almost done. We've got most of it, I think. I just gotta get this. I just gotta get the middle part. I'm just gonna plug in. I'm gonna plug in my screen to the middle part, and we're good, I think. But it's the type of film art school kids would say it's their favorite in kind of pretentious way. Sure, I get you. Sure, I get you. Sure, I get you. My favorite's just Goodfellas, I think. My favorite's just Goodfellas. Okay, last thing we gotta fix. Oh, we have to do the PA effect too. So I want to be able to do a PA bit where I go, where I do a PA announcement, right? I want to be able to do that too for the Mall of the Future. Okay, let's see. So what is the thing in the middle, bro? I gotta have like an image or something somewhere, right? The thing in the right side. Hold on, where is it? So far, this has gone pretty well, man. Reviving this old scene. I like that I have this, bro. Look, hold on. Which one is it? Which fader is it? Fuck. This one? This one, this one. I'm knocking, bro. This one. I can pull out the old face from the background. Pretty sick. Pretty sick, man. Can break apart the whole stream to pull that out. Pretty sick. Pretty sick, man. Glad I built that. Okay. Side back Side backing. Is that... If I turn this off, what happens? Ah, I see. I see. Welcome to the malls there. Background left. No, we want back. I want background right. Where the heck's background right? Ah, maybe this is it here. Image. Do I turn this out off? Are we good? Yeah, okay. That's where I want to plug in the screen then. Paste. Okay, hopefully I don't lose too many frames doing this, guys. Plug it in here. Frames are good, but it looks bizarre, doesn't it? Pretentious, like wannabe. No, I know you mean pretentious. I mean pretentious. I got you. Let me hit that. You mean pretentious? Pretentious. I'm a sucker for the Guy Ritchie films, Snatch, Lock, Stock. I like Snatch. I haven't seen the other ones. Art School Kids or something. Yeah, it kind of suck, right? Being in school these days, yeah. Didn't you LARP with Art School Kids too? More of a nerdy kids. Teaching them nothing needed. No, school sucks, man. School, you guys want... I know the truth now, guys. I know you might think it's ridiculous, but hold on. I gotta break character to do this one. Guys. The Federal Reserve is a cartel, okay? And the whole banking system is rigged, okay? To favor the big guy and to not favor the little guy. We have to, and the public school system is designed to keep you stupid enough to not know that. That's the purpose of the public school system. Keep people too stupid to understand that the Federal Reserve is a criminal cartel enforced by the government. That's the purpose of the public school system. Keep people too stupid to realize that. That's the point of it. Anyway, back to this. Let's see. back to this. I hope I don't, guys. I hope I don't get murdered now. But you know. Okay, hold on. Turn the stream on. Oh. How come it's like that, bro? Let's try to figure this out. Oh, I see. Only way is the Fight Club way. Plato's Black Holes. Only way for what? What are you talking about? There we go. I just need to like move it back a little bit now, I think. Hold on. So I'm sitting here, right? We need to move it like on some kind of axis. Hold on. Z? Push it. That's almost right. That's almost what we wanted. A little bit fucked out though. Hold on. If we move it. Ah, I have to move it somewhere else for that. Oh wait, my other knobs are here. Okay. Some of the Linda can't stay still. There we go. And then yes, okay. So what about I'm gonna have to manually do this, I think. But that's where it is. It's these knobs here. How we fix this. Yes? And then we could get this perfect. You guys ready? We can play Yarigami in a minute. Remember we were gonna play video games? Remember that? Plato's Black Holes. Great question. And I'm curious about the Fight Club thing too. I ran out of music. Hold on. It's over. Lo-Fi Christmas 2. Okay, I gotta fix the screen real quick. Let me turn it on actual visualizer to see how many kind of frames I'd be losing. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I just wish there wasn't a holiday. Okay, so turn this off. Yes. And then poor Charlie Brown. Man. Poor Charlie Brown, man. Like, I just want to do this manual instead of by knobs, I think. Right? So I do want to rotate it ever so slightly. Oh, but I also want to be able to translate it, right? So I want to do over here. Oh, I want to do the translate after. Okay. So I can move it after, right? Reset everything. Hold on. Okay. So then I can move it like that. How about that? Good. What do we think? What are we thinking? A lot of space though. It could be bigger. Could be definitely be bigger. Which how? So I want to rotate it less then, like this? Maybe? No, I want at least this much, I think. And then can we get closer? Oh, the zoom is on here. Zoom levels on there. Let's see. Okay, check. What do you think? The end of Fight Club, they blow up credit card companies. That wouldn't work, man. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. The problem is the Federal Reserve, like, has set it up, right? So, like, that they can just print money. It doesn't, blowing up the credit card company doesn't do it. Blowing up the credit card company doesn't work. Doesn't do it. Alright, how about that for the setup? What do you think? Let's get Hiragami on the screen so we can see how it looks. Like, that doesn't stop him at all, really. The system would still be all the same. I look like someone vacuum sucked the air from that ghost cape. What? What are you saying? Huh? What's this guy saying? The end of Fight Club, they blow. It looks like some credit is only what they allow you to extend out to use, right? So blowing with Federal Reserves, I was extending the idea. Oh. Yeah, okay. But that's not even that. It's not. You can't win by force, Ian. You can't win by force. You can't beat this game by force. I don't think. The winning move is, if you ask me, is just getting off, just getting out. Right. The game is not to play. Okay, I gotta move the thing a little bit. What's on this one? Okay, like this. How's that look? Yes, better. Yes. That's perfect. Okay, will the game be like visible like this is the question. Or will it look all fucked up? Maybe 1,000 years ago you win by force. Yeah, the way to win is to get off the system. Is to, like, we have options now with like crypto and stuff. There is ways. But people have to understand that what the problem is, which most people don't. And then people have to, like, you know, try to escape. People have to move a bunch of assets off of the dollar. They have to find other ways to. Financial freedom is not a lot of money. Financial freedom is money that cannot be controlled and you can spend it. So crypto kind of works. It does. I mean, what else other options we got? Bottle caps? I think we got to figure out the right cryptos to use and do that. I think so. And then ideally, I mean, because bro, inflation's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse as the next coming like decades. And then they're going to do UVI, and UBI is going to be printed money from the reserve, quote unquote. And so it'll just, like, the second you spend UBI money, it'll make all money worth less. It'll be like poison. You'll be like infecting the economy yourself when you spend it. It'll be horrible. That's the fucking doomsday, man. UBI. I used to think it could be good, right? Yang Gang. I used to think it could be good, but now that I understand what's happening, no, it's not good. It's not good at all. Avoid fiat currency is the way. Yeah. But it's not. No, it's not easy at all. It's not easy at all, right? We'll have to figure. It's going to be tough to figure out how to really do it, but it is a way. There is a way. We're not doomed, right? We have. If we can, I want to start a little town someday. And just, you know, have the town work on crypto and, like, we get money from the outside. And I think you got a real shot then. Obviously, we're going to be taxed here and there on the crypto. Of course, they're going to tax it. But here's the thing. It's better to pay taxes than to deal with inflation. It really is. Inflation, we don't get any vote on it. We don't get to say anything about it. It just happens. And we're, like, our dollar's going to go to dog shit, man. It already is. Just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And we have no control over it, and we can't stop it. So, I'd rather deal with taxes than that. Even though taxes are tough too, but, you know, it's a separate problem. We have to actually, like, build up resources that aren't on the system to have any leverage to negotiate for better terms with the system, right? So, like, either way, it's the way. Either way, it's the way. No matter what, it's the way. No matter what, it's the way. I remember Andrew screw his New York mayor run by tweeting a pro-Israel tweet. Andrew what, Cuomo? My emulator isn't running. I'm trying the other one. I'm trying the other emulator. It crashed. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm running 8,000 things, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's 8,000 different things I'm running that caused it. Well, let me throttle this thing. Oh, I do throttle. I throttle by 7 milliseconds. Okay, it's loading in the other one. It loads in Ryujin, but if that's the case, I gotta get my save file from the other one. Let me see. Open. I think if I like right click it, it'll like open to the same file. Sorry, let me turn this on. Stop. Yes. I think I can have it open to the folder for the game data, right? I think so. Extract data, no. Open user save directory, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Let me open the other emulator and find the thing, and then we'll move over. Because the second emulator is working fine. The first one is not, though. I don't know, it just, when I loaded the game, it just didn't open. So. Or McDonald's. Some people have been able to avoid paying income taxes. Another tricky thing to do. Andrew Yang. Oh yeah. Taxes are a tax. Yeah, at least taxes are taxes, right? Instead of hitting you twice. Dollars you get hit every which way. The dollar bill, ironically, is like the worst currency to be on because you get hit every which way with taxes and inflation. To the like, it just fucks you, you know. It just, and they I'm telling you, the public school system seems to be designed just to keep you too dumb to figure that out. Like communists, you know, when they talk about, oh, it's loading now. When they talk about capitalism, what they're actually referring to is the stuff that's enabled by the Fed, right? The cartel. Like the fact that big companies buy out smaller companies is because bigger companies get loans easier and smaller companies don't. It's not it's not just like a matter of greed. That's not really how things work. It's the cartel setup is why. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong team. I might make my computer explode like this. We'll see. You see it? No? Hold on. There we go. Might make my computer explode. Ever loses the petrodollar currency status, it's over? Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing is, it's already over for us, like regular people. We're screwed on it. Like, either way. We're screwed either way. We've got, us regular people, man, we gotta get off. We've gotta find a way off. Gotta, otherwise we're doomed. Otherwise we're all doomed. Maybe. In a drafty house wearing a cape over the head could keep you warm, Zoot. Zoot, I blame the Zionist Jew. What the fuck? Like long hats with a cotton ball on the end? Maybe just in fiction. I wonder if people really wore those kinds of hats. Oh, yeah? I don't know. Good question. Pilgrims with a buckle of a belt. I don't know about the cotton balls, yeah? Diversify your bonds. Well, the real place to invest is going to be Sims.com, okay? Where you can invest in streams. Like Craggy Reads, which you can invest in right now. Don't, bro. I got plan. We got plans. We got plans. Yeah, hold on. I gotta figure out this. Oop. It cuts into chat though. Cuts into chat like that. Cuts into Linda's face too. Linda's face and it cuts into chat. Nice plug, no problem. I'm getting it, man. For Sims, I've been more of a salesman than ever before. But it's because I really like the idea, is why. Right? Like I genuinely believe in it, so it's easy to try to sell it. Yeah, is right. What am I supposed to do with this? We can move it over a little bit, the thing up there. Right? That'll help. Okay, hold on, let me do that. Okay, background left. Okay. Here. This translate here maybe? Hold on, what does this do? Yes? Okay, and then we see like that. Still kinda cut off though. Could make it smaller. It's not like the chat needs to be that big. Hold on. Chat does not need to be the largest chat you've ever seen in your life, right? It doesn't need to be that big. Okay, so that plugs in here. This is what, a translate? How come it's so big? Why is that thing so fucking big? Look at this. I'm just gonna transform scale. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Oop. Edit, cut. Put the scale in space. Wasn't doing anything. Okay. All I did was make it thinner. You know how that looks. So like squish the text a little bit. Geo reads the Doom Bible. Almost. I think squishing it's fine. I think squishing it's totally fine, but I think a little bit bigger. I think squishing it looks totally fine though. Like this, a little bit bigger still. I want it like at the edge. Okay, bro. I think we did it. I think I made the layout. I'm gonna save it. I think this is it, guys. I think this is the Christmas layout. What do you think? What'd I do? Huh? I'm just kidding. Hold on, I'll show you. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do we think? Nice? Lame? Oh, there's probably something else. Fuck, I gotta put the, I still gotta do the PA thing. How about we do the PA thing tomorrow? No, I should do it. Should do it. Should do the PA thing. I've never actually read it though. How is drafty not common? Geo probably reads books. He sometimes have less common words like drafty. I'm playing an old strategy turn-based NES game called Destiny of an Emperor. Just took over Woo. Is that a Koei game or is that not? Is that a Koei game? Okay, see, look at this. This looks pretty nice. The posters look nice. The background looks nice. Everything looks nice. If I make... Oh, I want to get rid of that image, though. So when I make this go away, there's nothing there. Okay, hold on. I don't want that image now. Oops. That's the background left. Where's background right? Do we need any other messages for the top part, the ticker? No, right? Doesn't really matter. Because I know where the ticker things are if we wanted to. Well, there's the stream, so that means this is it. Okay. So, oops, I don't know what that is. Okay, so get off. Okay. So now, yeah, it's gone. Okay. Last thing is a PA thing. This thing's a PA thing. I think I set some kind of hotkey to do it. Let me see. How did I... Fuck if I remember I did this. Okay, I think I go to... Oh, you know what? I could do it manually. I could just go to, like, filters. And, turn it on. Mic. Filters. I just turn it on. I wonder what was on. Oh, it's Pee-wee Kid. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm a Pee-wee Kid. Where do I have like the... What is the guys with different names? Underwater. Phone it in. I think that's the one. I think that's the one I use. I just turn it on manually. I don't need a hotkey. I might have broken OBS though. I don't know. Pom Pom. Theme history is that game. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. This is one of the warlords from the game named Lubu. Yeah, I played. I used to play Dynasty Warriors. I remember that. Lubu's the like a badass. He like dies at a bar or something though. Or he dies in some kind of something like that's true. He dies like in a bar. Somebody challenges him like in a bar and kills him. He's drunk. Something like this happens. Okay, I can't close the thing now. I picked a thing, right? But I can't seem to close it now. The auto-tune thing. Closed now. Okay, fine. Let me see if it's set up right though. Real quick. I might crash the whole thing again. Yeah, it's set up right. Okay. Opening the settings, preferences, then lets me close it. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're ready. Ready. Wonderful. I've come to finish my Christmas shopping. I need to shop for all future holidays in the future. Well, welcome to the Mall of the Future. Welcome to the Mall of the Future, girl. It's back. Check it out, look. We're back. It's back. We're back. Back. So, feel free to go shopping in there. I'm supposed to be doing PR announcements, but I'm taking the day off. I'm taking the day off. I'll do it tomorrow. Back Friday. Back Friday. Back Friday. Okay. You guys remember what we were doing in the game? Now that I finally... I dropped my controller. Now that we finally got it all set up. Oh, I wanted to smoke weed before we start. I think I still do want to do that. Does anybody remember where we were? I know we were starting over, right? Is it this one? We were starting over. We're starting the Kokiri. We're right here, I think, right? We just... Okay, so I can catch you guys up with what's happening in the story in a second. I'm gonna smoke weed. I'm gonna tell you everything that's happening. Then we'll continue. Okay? I remember where we are now. I know where we are now. Do I need the guidebook to know when the split is? Maybe, right? I think it's kind of obvious, isn't it? If you go the science path or the paranormal path. So if you don't know this game, every one of these has a split. It has a split. It's snowy in there. Did somebody leave the door open? Sorry, hold on, I'm gonna go get that. Sorry, I'm gonna go get the door. Guys, don't leave the door open when you come in, okay? It's snowy outside. You understand? Wait, we aren't even on the Oni yet? How are you helping me right now? Your controller is a tin can? It didn't sound anything like a tin can. Number one. Number two, how are you helping me in any way, Gio? Hmm? What do you think you're doing? We're not even on the Oni case. What the fuck kind of thing to say is that? To me. It's snowy for me outside. Well, leave the door shut. Stop knocking too. Funny you mentioned first snow of the season right now here, Mile High. Wow. What do you mean Mile High? Can't be that high, right? That's nice though. It's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna smoke real quick. Now that we got everything set up. It looks like Linda is looking down the screen, doesn't it? That's kind of cool looking. And then I'll explain everything. And Geo, don't hold me back with fucking stupid shit like you type about the Oni case or whatever, okay? No, we're on the Kokori-san case. Science path, okay? How about help me explain the story instead of fucking saying we're not on the Oni case yet, this freaking guy. No, no Oni case. Oh, shekels. I thought we finished this case. Why did you think that? I showed pictures to Riot. Of snow? Bowl's empty. Bowl's empty. Bowl's empty. What do you guys think of my spooky ghost? What do you think of my Christmas outfit, guys? I don't know why I'm working in the mall of the future again, though. I thought I was out of here, wasn't I? This game is never finished. Here's the thing, JD. We have finished this game, you know that, but we're going to play the second one after I beat this one. I'm pretty hype about that, to finally see the second one. We tried to start the second one last year for Halloween, and it didn't quite work out. But this year, we're going to. Have you ever had a chimney cake? Oh, here we go. I gotta grind up some weed, I'm sorry. Oh no, it's ground out. I just gotta like... My grinder, the things aren't sharp anymore. Anybody have that problem? Sorry, I'll mute the mic while I do this. Not really sharp. Hit it out of the thing. I like the new improved suite. Do you really like it? Nice, 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 nice. I spent a while working on it. Spent a while working on it. It's been a while, a little while. I don't know if I like the where the face is totally. I might want to move. I might want to move that a little bit, but otherwise, I'm happy with it. This way goes is growing on me. Yeah, he's a little horrifying though, right? Like, it's a little like a serial killer or something, but, his real eyes are behind his first eyes, you know? His real eyes are behind the other eyes. Okay. Brittany Venti made a new video. Is that news for Grim? I'm about 150 feet above sea level, but this year, oh, okay. Oh, but no, I'm not a mile high, but, oh, I see what you're talking about. You're above sea level. He's a little horrifying, but that's okay. He is kind of, right? But I kind of like the idea. I don't know. I really like the idea. Like, when I got the one, like, I was trying this design, and then I got the one where, like, you could see the spooky ghost inside the thing, and I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then I, like, made a bunch of variations of that. Until I found one I liked with the spooky, like, stitched on mask, the stitched on mouth. And then I made it animate and stuff. Bro, AI art is awesome, man. It's so cool to, like, so much stuff you can do with it. Alright, I'm gonna smoke real quick. Smoke with a knife if anybody wants to join me. And then I'm gonna explain the whole story, okay? And then to where we are now, and then we're gonna continue the case. Is there a smoke effect in this room? Oh, it's in the screen still. Ooh. Ooh, I blew into the screen. I blew smoke in the screen. Blew smoke in the screen. There's another video about Earl Davis. Oh my god. People always think Denver is so cold because reasons, but tonight is the first snow. I'm a little cold. New girl got a heart transplant. Yeah, that's the reason for the thing, right? There's the heart transplant. Okay, so now we've gone back. We've gone further than just finishing it. We're back to I actually made it pretty far already, right, on this path. See, check it out. I've actually made it pretty far. Okay, so what happened so far? Kokuri-san of Here the Case. This is the Kokuri-san case, if you're unfamiliar. If you're unfamiliar, this is known as the Kokuri-san case. It's our first case as real detectives. Where are we? We don't have a picture, I don't think, I guess. Our name is what? Kazami. Let's get the smoke out of here. Kazami Salami. Kazami Salami. Here's our buddy Kagure. Here's our buddy Kagure. This is our captain. So, our parents didn't want us to become a detective, right? Our parents didn't want us to become a detective. They wanted us to pick a safer career path. Who is smoking out the dock? Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I think the restaurant would probably complain at us though, huh? You have Denver Airport? Yeah, the Denver Airport, yeah. So this is our boss, Sasaki. Sasaki Noriyuki. Classic name, I guess. He is our superior, and he kind of okay, listen. Our parents don't want us to become cops. We finally became cops or detectives. We just graduated. There's two types of path you can take in the Japanese police force. They have what you call a career cop and a non-career cop. What is the difference, Zach? Well, the difference is career cops go to detective school and then come out a detective, kind of like an officer versus like a regular guy. They're non-career. Both our boss and Kagure are non-career cops. They worked from the streets. They support me on Streamloops. They work from the streets, right? They work their way up. So he doesn't like me because I'm a career cop, because I'm a detective and I'm already a detective, right? And he thinks like I'm like a green-nosed, little annoying. He has us get coffee. He has us take notes. He has us do paperwork. We've never been allowed to work a case until this one. This is our first case. It was our first case we've ever worked. Kagure, our first partner we've ever had. Not really our partner though. He's the local cop. I want to see how that looks if I was watching. Could I read that? Yeah, it's pretty readable. That's pretty readable, bro. I'm seeing. That's not unreadable. I can read it from here. But I think it'll fuck up OCR though, I bet, right? I bet if somebody tries to OCR that, it won't work. I don't know, it might still work. Might still work. But it's pretty skewed for that. Okay, so Kagure here is a what's his rank? What fuck, I forget all the ranks. One sec. Forget all the stupid ranks. He's like a lieutenant, something like this. Something like this, something like a lieutenant. It's a, I don't know all the things set up. Setting him up. I don't have my dictionary open. I have a dictionary lookup thing, right, for looking up words when I don't remember. The one I don't know is his rank. I don't know his rank. It's a police sergeant. It's a sergeant. It's a sergeant. It's a sergeant. He's a sergeant. It's this phrase right here, look. Uh-oh. What did I do there? Is it right here? It's sergeant. Police sergeant. He works for a living. Sergeant, yeah. I could read it if it wasn't for the kanji. So, the veteran detective comes off like a veteran detective. He is a veteran detective. Still 27 years old. Single. Why do we know that? Because he offers that up for some reason. He's a third rank black belt. Whatever you call it. Post black belt. In judo, kendo, and karate, he's second. Okay? Second, 2 black belts. 2 second stage up black belt. Anyways, we're working our first case. What is it? Well, there's this thing in Japan called Kokuri-san. It's like a Ouija board. Kids play it in school. Little girls play it. It was actually banned because it caused so much controversy. Like, it was so popular, and it's like supernatural. It's like a Ouija board, but mixed with Bloody Murder a little bit, or Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, right? Is that what you used to say? What did you used to say in the mirror, and then it was supposed to summon a lady to kill you? What was that? It's like that, right? But instead of summoning it to kill you in the bathroom in front of a mirror, you do it to summon the Ouija board thing. And how they play it is they get a piece of paper. It's a lot. You know what it's like? It's like girls that do the finger thing. You know, the finger. They take a piece of paper. Bro, I just thought of this. They take the piece of paper. I'm sure kids still do it now, right? They take the piece of paper, they write the fortunes on the different parts, and they fold it up. It's like that. It's kind of that. It's like that kind of. Bloody Mary? Yeah, like Bloody Mary too. Because they have the ritual of... okay, so they take a piece of paper. Literally what they do is they take a piece of paper, and they write down the alphabet, right? A to Z, which is not A to Z, it's like A to N, A to N, Japanese. A to N. It's A to N. That's A to Z in Japanese. A to N. You understand? Is how the alphabet goes. Something that you don't realize when you're learning like another language is you're like, or like another character set, is you're like, I gotta learn another alphabet. I gotta learn the order too. You do though. If you ever want to use a Japanese like dictionary or understand when you're looking at like a name thing, like a name entry thing, what the hell you're looking at, it's actually like, you know when you see a Japanese name entry and it's just a bunch of characters. And when you're used to Japanese, you know where to go because you know all the lines are in a certain row. It goes by the vowel kind of sound. You have ah, which has nothing in front of it, which means just the regular vowels are the first one, and then ka, then it keeps going, and then it ends with n, the weird sounds at the very end. The line with the weird ones. Or, stuff like that. Rawa. Is the last one. That's the end of the alphabet. All the syllables. You've thought of this before. All the syllables. Yeah, well, it goes ah, ka. Okay, so ah, all the vowels, right? Ah is all the vowels. Then ka is all the vowels for ka, for a K starting one. The ka line, they call it. The sa line, the ra line, akasa, ta, the ta line, ra line, wa line, rawa n. Akasata, no, hold on, I skipped nahamaya. Anyways, you get it. The consonant, in Japanese, these aren't separate letters though. You have to understand, consonant as a letter, this means nothing to Japanese. The like vowels and consonants. Right? Because every sound, every letter in Japanese is both. Except n. It's just a consonant. But it's, you know. K and G. Yeah, Japanese is the best organized language. Yeah, I would say it's pretty organized, honestly. Can we... I think I can show you. Hold on. Here. Yeah? Yeah, yeah, okay, look. Here, right here, do you see this? That's the A line. A, E, U, E, O. You see? And then this is little ones. They don't always have the little ones right here. They're doing that for convenience. Normally the little ones sometimes are like all at the end or whatever. You don't often put the little ones like that, but they're doing that for convenience. Is the ka line, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. And then this is voiced version, which is the next one. So it goes ka, then it goes ga. But ga, these ones aren't really a separate thing. And in the dictionary, they're the same. Okay? Ka and ga are not different, really. In a functional way in the alphabet, they're not different. You follow me? Even though we got two lines here. Sometimes you don't have a line. Instead, you have ka, and you have a voice symbol that you go over and click. there's that style of entry too, because they're not really different to Japanese people. It's just slightly different sound, but the character is basically the same, which is why you just write the little voice sound on it. But if you, for example, like while I'm trying to explain this, if you look up a word with ki, it could come after a word with ga in the dictionary, right? Because ka and ga are the same, sort of the same. They're the same thing. But you just say them a little different. But in the alphabet, they're the same. I thought it was, which thing? 10 tens are so clever. Sure. I said it wrong before. Which thing? Okay, I'm getting confused, bro. Mirai, what are you saying? What are you saying? So anyway, there's a thing you can, there's a song to remember the alphabet. It's like, Farajaka, and you just sing it. You go like Aka, Sata, and then for the first one, right? Then Naha, here, Maya, and then Rawa, Rawa. It's a pretty easy thing to memorize. But anyways, these are all the same. The voice ones are still looked out the same. Same with the P ones for pa, pi, pu, pe, po. Anyway, ipu is that's really funny. I didn't realize that before. How do I get out of this now, though? Yes. I get out of that now. In the little circle. Yeah. The little circles for the P's. He said poo. Yeah. Anyways, that's a short little diversion into Japanese alphabet for no reason. But anyways, so they write that down, right? To un. Translator's note, we just went into a fucking 20-minute translator's note. The stream's kind of like that, right? Even though I hate translator notes in real life, I don't like to have a translator notes in a manga or in an anime. I don't like that. But in the stream, I basically add in translator notes at any point. So. That's because it's a stream and you're not playing the game. If you're playing the game and it was translated and it had those notes, I would be pissed off. I wouldn't be happy about that. I wouldn't enjoy that. I would think that's lame. I would like it if it was in a codex, though, right? Like it was like you could open it up at your leisure. Then that's different. Same with the one. I gotta be right back. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, so they write down all the letters on a piece of paper. Little girls do, whoever's gonna play. And they also write the numbers, and they also write like yes and no. They write boy and girl. They put like a bird gate on there, I think, too, for some reason. I don't know. If it makes sense to you, okay, but I don't know why. Whatever reason. So, and then they put the piece of paper down, right? And they get a yen coin, not a one, whatever yen coin. And they put it has like a hole in it. So they get their fingers and they each put a finger on it, and then it moves around through ideomotor response like a Ouija board. And they ask you questions. They summon it like Bloody Mary. They go, Kukuri-san, Kukuri-san, please come out. And they say it like 3 times. And then they ask it a question like, does what's his name like whoever? That kind of thing. And it works by that, you know, the people there. It's exactly like a Ouija board in mechanics. So apparently that's the name of this case, and some little girls are playing it at the school, it seems like. And it's probably connected to why 2 of these girls have been found dead. Cause of murder. The person that murdered them themselves. They look in the person that murdered them themselves. Both of them. Ito Kaori, she was found with her guts cut open in the library. That's pretty fucking wild, right? And then, last week, there was the other girl, Hasebe Narumi. She jumps off a building. She jumps off a building. Now, what was weird about it, though, is that as we're talking to her Hitomi right now, she's telling us what's weird is they didn't have much blood. Neither body did. So there's something else going on, right? This girl here, we ran into at the school. She seems strange, right? There's something we know from the other ending, though, right? That we already know at this point, but not everybody knows. So I don't know if I should say or not. But she just transferred this spring, and she's classmates with the girl that died most recently. Apparently they're not all classmates, but I don't know if that matters, right? They're not all in the same class. This one's in one of them's in a different class. One's in like 4 or something, and the others are in 3. And okay, so in Japan, it goes the year you're in, and then like the group is like your homeroom. So it's like class 1, year 3, class 1, year 3, class 2, year 3, class 3, right? Class 4, class whatever, however many they have in the school. It's basically your homeroom. That's how it seems to work. I don't really know though, right? I've never been to Japanese school. That's how it seems to work. Auto homicide, yeah, exactly. It was a similar arch over the entrance to a farm. I used the word Torii during my stream today just to be weeby. That's horrible. That's freaking horrible, bro. Why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that, Gio? That's offensive, bro. It's gross. Alright, so this girl was really odd. She was standoffish. She was standoffish. We asked her, hey, well, first she bumps into Kagure, which Kagure is a huge guy, so it makes sense, right? Bumps into him. And drops all her books and shit, right? She drops all her books, everything out on the floor, and we're like, what the hell, what happened? And we help her pick her up. I pick one up. It says Psychology of Fear. Normal book, right? For a lady to have, normal book. And then we hand it back to her, and she goes, oh, my name is Horikawa Amari. And you're like, huh? And she's like, you wanted my name, right? I guess. And then she goes, I don't know nothing. I just came here in the spring. And yeah, she's my classmate. And then she goes, so what? So what? She says. And you're like, what the fuck? This chick's that cold? The chick's that cold? Because it was hilarious. Did you find the missing butthole? What the fuck are you talking about, Gio? I mean, Zoop, sorry, not Gio. Gio understands. Zoop, I don't understand. Zoop, what are you saying? Did you find the missing butthole in this game? What are you saying? Why are you saying that? What if it was you all along? A plot twist. Yeah, it could be it. What the hell are you saying? Would get mad at me if he was here? You stream only on Sims Geo? He does, yeah. It's nice though, I think. I think it's a good place to start streaming, to stream as just a stream. I think Sims is good. You'd think it's bad because it's small, but that's why it's good. There's not that many people on it, so like everybody can, like anybody on there, like might check you out if they're interested, right? Everybody can see everybody else very easily on Sims, so it's nice. It'll be nicer when we get the trials. Then more people will probably like stay when they check it out. I think that was unsolved. Wrong game. Oh, yeah, that was unsolved. We should beat that though. Missing butthole. Yeah, we should beat the missing butthole game though. You're right. You are right. Remember the game of the missing butthole? Yeah, that was called Unsolved. Like it was Hyper Science Adventure. And that was the weird game where all the voice acting was in English. Yeah, that's a weird game. Yes. And we should play it though. I bet the OCR thing would work with it. So, I bet it'd be easier to play. Because the reason it was kind of pain to play is because it had a lot of weird shit it was saying that I like. Whenever it gets really esoteric, like, and you don't know the topic, it's tough. Right, because it's like just talks about all these specific esoteric examples, like self-immolation or whatever other weird fucking things. That game's weird. It's a weird game. I'm saying. So, as a medical examiner, I'm sure she killed herself, but. Where'd all the blood go? No way. Are you saying there's a third party that took Cowrie's blood after? That's correct. Right answer. You're smart, huh? What was your name? Kagure So Ichiro. Now notice it's bigger. You notice the text is bigger? Like. That means he's really loud. You see that? You notice how it's like significantly bigger? It's like almost double the size. It's not that bigger, that much bigger, but it's a lot bigger. It's because he's being loud because you asked him, right? And I'm 27. Nobody asked his age. Well. So, Detective Kazami, how are you going to try to solve this? Well, it does seem like somebody had to know, right? To do it, for the blood to go missing. But just like she's saying, there is a big problem. Because if she killed herself, then it means somebody would have to know beforehand that she was going to die. Is that possible? See, it seems like you noticed the contradiction. That's as far as I could get myself. So, I'll leave the rest to the future great detective. To the reasoning of the future great detective. That's us. We're not a great detective yet. We're not a great detective yet. Who knew? Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't Spooky's head kind of look like an egg? That's fucked up, bro. Ain't right. Ain't right to say to me. Spooky looks like AI generated Jack Skellington. No, he doesn't. And you're gonna get banned if you say any stupid shit that makes me annoyed with you. You better watch yourself, sir. I put a lot of work into this AI Jack Skellington. Jack off. Yes, it's AI, but no reason to be rude about it. Like, you're just being a jack off. You didn't make it. You make something, jack off. You make something. You make something cool, and then you put it on the internet, and then you go say some rude ass shit to yourself. Gag off. To you snowman. Exactly. It seems like Hitomi enjoys watching watching me suffer. Well, whoever took Kaori's blood knew she would die. Or, I mean, it's possible somehow they pushed her to suicide, no? That means that, the person that could have done it, there is a person that could have done it. Well, you know what you look like? What I look like? What? It looks like those chocolate wart figures. A ward? What do you mean a ward? What does that mean? What does a ward mean? What does this guy mean? What does that mean? A ward. Look like little Japanese kids make? Oh, little tissue ball things. The tissue ball ghosts. Okay. 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 Yeah, to ward off bad weather. Right, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, sure. Yeah, I guess I do look like but I have a Christmas hat on, bro. I can put a Christmas hat on. I'm trying to look like a snowman, okay? A snowman with a Christmas hat on, because I'm a snowman. Yeah, it's awesome. I look like a snowman, bro. Okay, so even if we assume there was somebody that took the blood, what for? Why would they do that? Yeah, Kagure's right. What do you need blood for? And what's the meaning of that? What, did a third party exist? Probably not. Can't say they didn't. Hold on, I want to check the guide and see where the split is. Or the different paths. Because we want to make sure we go the science one, right? I don't know where we are right now. Japantaclaws. Japantaclaws. I mean, actually, it fits pretty good because it's like a ghost. I'm a ghost. It's a ghost. I'm a ghost. You know, it fits pretty good. It's a ghost. I'm a ghost. Everybody's go. Okay. Let me see. Page down. There we go. Okay, guys. Let's see. Over height. To capture the book for you guys. I guess why not? Why not? Gotta minimize that though. Where is my book in OBS though? That's what I don't know. Oh, it's way up here. There you go. You guys can make that out, right? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Make that out. Okay. So. No, that's the first one. That's the 0 chapter. The split is at 25. 25 being. We're at question 13. Okay. So there's 2 sets of self-question. The third one is the one that goes a different way. And then the different ways are... Oh, it's pretty obvious. At the end it says, are you, you say, it's possible it's a curse. That's obviously it's obviously that one. 32 science one. You also ask like if it's a human, what's their motive? That's another way that goes to it. Okay. So you go to 20. You pick the second one. You pick the first one, and you're done. Okay. Yeah, okay. Easy peasy. Japanese children make a teru teru bozu. This is bozu means like a kid. To ward off bad weather. This traditional handmade doll, which looks like a small white ghost, is hung outside windows or eaves with the hope of bringing good sunny weather. Yeah. Bozu means like a little punk or a little kid or like, you know. It gets translated as punk sometimes, but it means like kid, like a kid. But sometimes like in like titles and stuff, because it might mean something closer to punk, depending on what the context is, right, bro? You understand? Back to the game. Okay, so was there a third party? So it doesn't matter what we say in this, is what I'm saying. Was there a third party? Probably not. Can't say there wasn't. Yeah, I guess you can't say there wasn't. A little skateboarder, sure. So was it taken away? Was it man-made? Yeah, I guess. Maybe. Could be man-made. I don't know, man. Could have been a person doing it, for all I know, right? Okay, the first girl, Hasebe, and Rumi. Her blood taken away the same? Yeah, probably. So, then, the killer knew of her death? Nah, that's impossible. Maybe they're ESP. Maybe they have ESP. That's impossible, I guess. Ah, man, my head hurts. Let me try to think this over from the start. I gotta think it over from the start? Okay, say no, that's impossible. Was it man-made? Ah, we don't know that yet. Too early to say. We need more information. We don't want to leap to conclusions. We gotta proceed carefully. We gotta see. Maybe we can show something to Tomi. Ah, here we go. So do we show her the piece of paper from the library that we found? That was on the bookshelf that Kagure found when he fell over. Oh, earlier Kagure found a piece of paper when he fell over. And then there's a Ouija board, which is a piece of paper he found outside behind the school. A little girl was about to burn that. But we found it. Found that. So, we can show her either one. I think the Ouija board's the more important one, right? The one you actually want to show her. Some freaky weirdo. Some freako running around with a wet dry vac. Me? You talking about me? Huh? Guys, so I think it's Ouija board, right? It is Ouija board, right? Hey Riot, welcome. Hello Christmas Ghost, welcome. Welcome. I am, as Zoof has already said, I am the ghost of Christmas past, but also a snowman. And also apparently we're saying the Japanese little ghosts they make, that kids make, do out of toilet paper, tissue paper. It's tissue paper, I think, or something, right? Some kind of paper. It's something. No, to suck up all the blood. Oh, right. That's right. Okay, I think the Ouija board. Or the Ouija board, right? We gotta finish the Gakuri-san case again, one more time. That's what we're doing right now. We gotta finish the science path. You guys gotta see the science path. Then we'll be on the Oni case. It's pretty soon. But first we gotta do the bonus stuff, though, right? before we go to the Oni case. Tonight, I think we can definitely finish this one and then do the bonus stuff. I don't know if we could start the Oni case or not. But we could do that pretty easy. We're already like halfway. Aren't we at this part? I think so. It's got a smudge on it, a black stain on it that looks like it's red, dark red. I think my gut tells me it's blood, but maybe Atomi might know. And if it is blood, then it might be a clue to the case, right? But I mean, we can't say for sure. Can you look at this? My hand told me the Ouija board paper. It's like a spooky ghost got confused and turned herself into a snowman and then covered herself with a sheet. Nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it. It's been fun so far. I think people are mostly on YouTube right now, but people are going all around too. People have been going all around too. So, I think everywhere. So she sniffs it and she answers, "This is blood." All she had to do is smell it to know. That's so you can tell she's a professional, right? I trust that. Not sarcastically, we trust her. Where'd you get this? In the private high school. Hanamine, I think? Hanamine High School. Private high school. From Ito Kaori. The same high school. Sorry, it's the high school where Ito Kaori killed herself. That's what we're saying. She looks at us with narrow eyes. Is it connected to your case? Don't know yet. You don't think that it's the curse of Kokuri-san, do you? Seems like she knows what the Ouija board is. You don't think it's possible that Kokuri-san could have taken away these girls' blood? No, no way, right, Chief? Kagure has kind of like a half smile, like he's like trying to smile. He's like, "You don't mean that, Chief, right? You don't mean that." Seems like he doesn't like blood or ghosts and goblins. Now I think of it, he got the creeps when we were in that hallway too. In that creepy hallway. Well, I didn't totally dismiss the Kokuri-san thing, right? So she starts giving me a lecture. Listen, I'll tell you the truth of Kokuri-san, okay? I'll explain Kokuri-san to you. Explain Kokuri-san? We answer pretty much the same time. Me and Kagure. Now first you have hiragana and the numbers lined up, right? You take a 10 and 4 coin. You have 2 or 3 people, and they each put a finger on it. And they call out Kokuri-san. Kokuri-san, Kokuri-san, please come out. Kokuri-san, Kokuri-san, please come out. And then they ask you the question and answers them, right? Kokuri-san is definitely not a fox spirit, or any kind of spirit for that matter. Nothing, that's impossible, it's ridiculous. Kokuri-san is ideomotor response, or self-suggestion. It can be explained with those. Or, wait, it was ideomotor and involuntary muscle response. This is the first time I'm hearing these things. Am I stupid? Am I a stupid person? Why don't I know those things? Am I stupid? Guys, are we dumb in the game? Is our character dumb? I mean, not know that. Jeep Lady, Mirai says, on the Jeep Lady. I might be the only person I follow on here, Twitch, and Kick. Well, that's a high honor. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think it's pretty cool though, multi-streaming again. If I didn't used to like multi-stream, but now this time I like it. Why? Well, I mean, I'm a veteran at it. I've done it many different times, right? In many different configurations. So I feel like I understand the important parts of it. And two, it was basically kind of a hassle before. A lot of the technology is updated, like Restream's easier to use now. Clips was saying they added vertical, so I think I can set up a vertical stream for the YouTube, so we could do double YouTube algorithms. We can do the shorts one too. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna set it up. Because why not, right? Another place people might see us. And the funnel is all back to Simps.com eventually. Once Simps.com really gets moving, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And then I assume people will, like, out of interest, come check out the stream on any of the platforms. Because of that, right? That's what I think. Eventually, like, well, people will be like, oh, you need to talk to the Sims guy? The Sims, he's on everything. That's Craig Reeds. The guy that's, that can do the partner stuff, that guy? The partner guy? Yeah, he streams obscure Japanese games and does weird characters. Yeah, no, he does, yeah. He does weird, right now he's, some kind of toilet favor ghost or something. So, check him out while you can. While you can still catch the toilet paper ghost. I hear he changes up the characters sometimes, so you don't want to miss the toilet paper ghost. That guy that can read Japanese, at least we think he is reading it. You know, somebody could double check. It's checkable. Sometimes I play games that exist in English though, right? Sometimes I do. Games that other people have played in English, so it's not unconfirmable. There's sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't though. Like now. Okay, the people that already believe in Kokiri-san, for them it's ideomotor response. Right, okay. When they ask the question, their ideomotor response answers for them, right? Automatically moves them. It's also called self-writing. There's a phenomenon called self-writing that is the same mechanism. You can explain it with the same logical mechanism. So see, it's not the thing moving the 10-end coin is not a fox spirit or a ghost. It's their own will, their own conviction. But, Dr. Shigebu? That's her last name. Shigebu. Her first name is Hitomi. Her last name is Shigebu. That's Japanese is funny sometimes. Like, why is that a name? Shigebu. It's ridiculous. Dr. Shigebu? Potentially say. But even when I first played Kokiri-san, I didn't believe in it, really. Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. When you add in all the stimulation, okay, and preconceptions, then it's easy to get caught up and swept away in Kokiri-san. Like, at first, you didn't really believe in it, right? Oh, but let's say somebody voluntarily is moving the 10-end coin, then you add the stimulation from that, your psychology from that, your stimulated psychology from that, and the sounds moving, of like the coin moving, and then it could artificially cause the ideomotor response. The odds become higher and higher. Right, she's saying the whole, the ritual of it is to make you go along with it, right? I think that's true, huh? Like the ritual of like when you, like seances and stuff like that, why they do all that stuff, like turn down the lights and all this other weird stuff, is to make it more immersive for you so you buy the thing. So you fall for the trick. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Like that makes sense. That wouldn't just be for this kind of thing. It'd be for any of that kind of stuff. So the chance becomes pretty high from all the stimulation. You can say stimulation. The unconscious stimulation. That if you're there with somebody that does believe in it, that'll stimulate you too. Stimulate. And then you repeatedly say Kokori-san, right? The self-suggestion deepens. It's almost like you could fall into hypnosis. It's almost like a state of hypnosis. And your willpower, becomes your what was it? How do I translate that? Your intentions become stronger. When you think of words like auto-suggestion and hypnosis, you may you may imagine something bizarre, but there is research into these things. Like if somebody believes that, their feelings will become lighter, and they keep thinking that over and over again, their anxieties do go away. There are examples of their anxieties going away and then actually feeling better. If used correctly, convinced intentions, the power of convinced intentions, that's what I'm going with, convinced intentions. Is there, what else can I go with? I like that. I think I'm going to stay with that. The power of convinced intentions can heal the human heart. You've heard of it, right? That sickness comes from the spirit, but if used wrongly, it's dangerous. If somebody that doesn't know what they're doing does it, they could cause worry and derangement. Yeah, sure, I guess. There's cases of that happening too. Like in the Kokori-san boom that happened 20 years ago. There were all kinds of incidents that happened all over the country. All kinds of accidents. They were in the newspaper. Apparently, it's even like they use in those occult groups in their rituals. Convinced intentions is stronger than you can imagine, probably. That's why you definitely mustn't misuse it. So, Kokori-san's real nature is convinced intentions of human beings. What's up, Oni? What was the word for derangement? Derangement? Is it here? The one at the end there, right? Yoko? Here. Yoko. Oh, did I break the screen? Guys, I don't see anything. What do you guys see? The Spugo's broke. Spugo's broke. It was Sakuran. It was Sakuran at the end. How do I fix this? Let me fix this. And I'll spout output. What do you guys see though, for real? I think everything broke. Who goes is haunted? He's broken, yeah. Do you see Yogo? I can't see Yogo. Is Yogo... Where do I... Oh, worth it? You're froze? No Yogo. Oh yeah, okay, so that is what it looks like. Okay, what do I do? Reset it? Reset the visualizer maybe, right? One sec. Save? Yeah, definitely save. Okay, 1 second. Why is everything on razor thin edges today? 1 sec, I'm restarting it. Starting the visualizer. Green screen. Green screen. Sorry. It's not your fault, really, Oni. I don't know why I was on such last. I don't know. There must be something weird. I gotta look. I'm loading the thing. I gotta look. Is something like using my computer like crazy? Some way I'm not thinking. Tobii eye tracker's out a bit. It's not supposed. It usually isn't. That could be part of it. Loading, guys. Loading. First line tech support, turn it off and on again. Well, maybe, I mean, it might work. It might work just fine. I sure hope it works, because if it doesn't work, we got worse problems to deal with. If it doesn't work, uh-oh. It's loading, though. So, someday it'll be loaded. It says 89%. It says 89%. 89%. What's this? I gotta get through this freaking game though, so. Through this freaking game though. Yogo, where are you? I think I broke the whole stream. Yogo, I think I broke the whole stream. Can we fix it, or... Yogo, I think I broke the whole stream. That's not right. What are you looking at? That's Ronco's name. Yeah, but that's not what we're looking at. Oh, you know what? Oh, there it is. There we go. Mental distraction, confusion, agitation. But to me, I imagine it as deranged. I think, because you know, it makes sense, right? Like this by itself. Because this is almost deranged on its own. Almost deranged on its own. There you go. Okay, where were we? Spooky face, and a spooky. Okay. Where am I? There I am. Where's the game? Ah, the game is missing. Correct? Start. Maybe I just have to hit the right button. There it is. Okay, everything good now? Yeah? We fixed all the things. Wait, why are you guys flat though? What happened? Hmm. Oh, I think those were knobs. Yeah, I see, I found it. Those were knobs. I had the knobs turned. Chat so flat. Yeah, you're fine now. Look at that. Fixed it. Fixed it. Just a minor, the nice thing is my APC 40 kept the settings of the knobs, so when I went back to it, you see that? It put them back. It saves the knobs. So, pretty nice, right? Pretty nice feature. But your pedals and ring work. Pedals could not work more. Ring, the 4 ring, man. I think if the stream ever starts making a bunch of money, I'm gonna buy another ring. 4 ring. It's still, I can get it to charge, and it'll hold the charge for a couple hours. It'll work for a couple hours, but I'm gonna have to charge it like with intention. The connection is very fidgety to get it to charge, and so I gotta like put books on the thing, like get it just right. It's a real hassle. Videos die? Well, it's not dead so much as like the connection, like first the chassis kind of came apart. That was on, like the ring chassis kind of came apart, and then I just like glued it back together, and then a piece of it came, and then the like USB part where it connects to the board, like that connection's a little fucked up, and it's so small. Can't really like open it up and do much with it, I don't think, without risk of like fucking the whole thing up. So you have to like put it at an angle to get it to charge. Anyone remember when Carl knocked over empty can of the ship playing Red Dead Redemption on Switch? I like the specifics of the Red Dead Redemption thing. Save on on the APC 40 is really cool because it saves all the banks. It has 9 banks in total, right? As 1 through 8, and then the master. It saves all those. It also saves well, that's it. It saves all the buttons and other stuff too, but it has that's unlimited buttons, bro. Because each bank is what is it? 8 knobs? 8 knobs, 4 buttons. That's 8 times 9. That's how many knobs. But there's also 8 knobs above that that are like that aren't track related. There's 8 knobs above that, so I have 8 extra knobs. I have a lot of knobs. But that's really important though, because it keeps all the knobs, so it's basically actually having them, because sometimes things won't save the settings, and then it's like, why even have the different banks, kinda? Knobs in the bank, yeah, it's good if they save them. The banks are good if they save them. Knob jockey, what's up, Poltergeist? Welcome. Yeah, I guess we're talking about knobs for some reason. Talking about knobs for some reason. I have an effect I want to test, but I don't know how it's going to sound. I'll do it tomorrow. I gotta be able to hear it and set it up. I'll be able to hear it and set it up. So there's one thing I didn't get done. Well, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be like the day after, I think. It'll be the day after. Actually, I was thinking, should I actually just play Hiyarigami one day, or should I go Hiyarigami and then play the Devil game in the same day? Or is that craziness? Is switching to the Devil game sometimes at the end of Hiyarigami craziness, or a good idea? I have to switch characters too, though. But what was it? Okay, what was I reading here? The true nature of Kokiri-san is what was I calling that? Convinced intention. It's still not clear if Kokiri-san is connected to the serial suicides. Sometimes you gotta be a little crazy. Craigie also has a podcast called Talking Knobs. You think anybody would be interested in talking about all the knobs? I don't know. And if there's a market for it, I would do it. I'd do it. There's a market for it. So let's say we do assume there's a causal connection. What would establish that? What would that be? Questions again. Is there a causal link between the suicides and Kokurisan? No, I don't think so. Could be. I don't think this one's important, right? We can do either one on this one. It's the next self question that is the dividing one. Nah, I don't think so. Could be. We're going the science way, right? Which would lead us to the science way. I mean, there could be a causal connection, even if it's not magical, right? But you probably say no. Probably say no, I don't think so. Should we ignore the Kokuri-san connection? Well, I can't say that. I don't know. Support me on Streamloots. Okay, I don't know. Jeez. Well, look, there's too much information to give a real answer, right? We gotta try from our own, we gotta follow our heart on this. Don't want to be, that way we won't have any regrets. Do we think that there's a causal connection, some kind of causal connection between the serial suicides and Kokuri-san? I don't think so. Could be. Did I just go in a circle? Could be. Is it just simple auto-suggestion? Yeah, might not just be that. I'm gonna say yeah. Is it possible for somebody to use auto-suggestion to try to push them to kill themselves? It's possible. It's impossible. It's possible. Maybe. Could be. I can smoke in the Park Lord again. Did I read this correct? Is the mall the future? Yeah, no, we're just back over that. We're inside right now. How'd you get here? If you didn't see that. You see we're in the mall. Hold on. Hold on, actually. Hold on. Let me try this. Hold on. Yes. Guys, when I fuck this up, well, let me know, okay? Check. Is this on? Does it sound... Hello? Is this thing working? Hello, is this on? Guys, welcome to the reopening of the Mall of the Future. Do you guys hear me? Do I sound normal? What do I... Bing bong. Bing bong. Mall is now open. Does it sound... How does it sound? I can't hear it. Does the effect work? Is it on? Does it sound right? Does it sound wrong? Guys, does it sound... Is there an effect on my voice right now? Sounds like a tannoy. It's annoying me. Sounds like a tannoy. I can't hear. I can't hear it. Okay. All right. Well, everyone. Guys, there's a sale going on at Suitors. Go to Suitors. Why can't you hear? Why would I be able to hear it? I can't. Why would I be able to hear it? How would I hear it? You see a speaker in front of me? Tell about. How would I hear it? Do I have ears? Why can't you hear it? What? Anyways, guys, mall will be open for the rest of the night. I don't know how I got this job again. Thank you. Okay. I'm back, guys. Do ghosts have ears? Now that's a Zen riddle. I'm back, guys. Guys are back. Is the game on? It did like the sound of the game on. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Sound of the game's on. I'm trying to shop over here. Right? Sounds small. Sounds small. It did sound. It worked. Sounded good. Nice. I couldn't hear. I could only hear the sound effect. The mall part. I can only hear the mall part. I didn't test the thing. It was set up from before. Didn't test it. That mall is a plug for prop fills. Yeah, I should. I should have done an actual bit, but I didn't know what it sounded like, so I didn't have a bit to go. I didn't have a bit to go. I'll do a bit next time. I'll do a bit next time. Now it's clear. I wasn't sure if it worked. Hmm? Right, so we know for sure. We're sure that it was suicide, right? But why happened with all the blood in their body? Somebody stole it. That's a big contradiction. And then it means if they took the blood, right? Did they know? They'd have to know beforehand that somebody was going to die. That one of them that they were going to die. Could it be self-suggestion pushed suicide? Suicide-induced self-suggestion induced suicide? Hitomi? Could somebody use Kokuri-san? Is it possible to use Kokuri-san to push someone to kill themselves? You mean force them with, have them kill themselves, have someone kill someone, have them kill them with auto-suggestion? Yeah, is it possible? Well, from theory, it's impossible. Even if they did use some kind of auto-suggestion, or hypnotic guidance, it's impossible for them for that to be the cause of what killed those two girls. Okay. Is there a back of the mall, like the back of the stream? Probably. Probably. I heard something whirring around under my feet. I heard something whirring around under my feet. It sounded like, hold on. It sounded like that. Did you hear that? I heard that under my feet. I heard that under my feet. I don't know what that means. It's Kim Possible? I don't know what that means, bro. I could only get them to do something that they would already subconsciously do. That's why even under hypnosis, if you told somebody, you can't force somebody to wish to die, wish for suicide. They'll reject it. So same, just like that, they wouldn't kill somebody with an order to kill either. I mean, that's human logic. Okay. Listen, it's not like in the TV shows or the movies, okay, where hypnosis and autosuggestion can do all these crazy things. It's not all powerful like that. Let me see. Probably normal mall sound. That's a normal mall sound? Huh. Are you sure? I get it, kinda, but I don't know, something's still not right. Can't really say I can't really say what it is, but there's something about this that you can't figure out with normal logic, with common sense. I just can't. It seems like you can't. It seems like you're not quite convinced. You're not going to tell me that you really think Kokori-san is a ghost, right? Why don't you listen? If I can't get you to see it, how about you go talk to Kirasaki? Well, that's my older brother. He's my adopted older brother. That's the name of my adopted older brother. Kirisaki Suime. He works at the college in the city. He's a folkloristics professor. He's really knowledgeable about what's the one? Urban and ghost stories. Urban. What's the urban one? Urban. What's the one for in the city? What's that one? Urban Myths. Urban Myths. Is that it? Urban Myths. Urban Myths. I think. It's Urban Myths. Normal. Ah. What happened? Oh, I hit auto skip. I think. Yeah, I hit auto. Actually, I remember he had a long time ago. He had a lecture on Koguri-san. Yeah, let's go ask my brother. So we say goodbye to the family restaurant in Atomi. We take her to her job. Sunday, 2:55 p.m. This is outside of the hospital. Thank you for dropping me off. Well, I gotta do another autopsy, so I'll see ya. Say hi to Kirisaki for me. Man, it must be rough, huh? She's working as a coroner and as a professor. It's really good that we got to see her. She's so busy. Salute her and go back. Detectives? When we look, there is a girl in a school uniform. I don't remember seeing her. This is my first time seeing this girl. Kagure moves to whisper in my ear. Chief, this uniform. It's Hanamine High School. I remember. I saw. Well, I only need to see something once to remember. I'm classmates with Ito Kaori. I'm Kamiyama Yuka. She speaks. She's well spoken. And she has strong eyebrows. Strong, spirited eyebrows. Strong, spirited eyebrows. And her eyes are full of confidence. Long hair like web, like a spider web. Would it be out of line to say she's a pretty girl? It's almost hard to believe she's a high school student. I'm sure she stands out at school. She confesses that she saw us the first day. I'm sure if she saw us that day, she wouldn't have talked to us. That makes sense. But why now? Why here? It's almost like she knew we were gonna be here. Nice eyebrows. Uh-huh. Hot toss. See, it's a living. All of a sudden, I'm very curious about what she's doing here. It seems like after she said her name, she's caught in thought. Is it true that Cowrie killed herself? Well, what do you mean? I'm surprised myself. She must have some reason to believe that, right? If she's went all the effort to ask me. Well, there are enough reasons to suspect something up with her death. Like the missing blood, for one. Possibility of somebody taking that. But why now? What's going on here? Yeah, how did they do it? Oh, who would that be? Why? What method did they use? How did they get that done? I don't have any evidence for any of those things. If she knows something about what happened, about what's wrong, what's something suspicious about her death, we need to ask her. You don't think it's a death? You don't think it's a suicide? You don't think it's a suicide, ma'am? Why do you think that, ma'am? Because she doesn't say anything, I get a little pissed off. You know something? Huh? I got too mad, too pointed. And then, almost in a moment, she turns around. Watch out! Kagura yells out. She like goes to run off and then the car comes. It almost hits her. And Kagure pushes her out of the way, I think, right? There's smoke barreling out of the... There's a white sedan into the front of the building and smoke barreling out of it. Where was that? The onlookers are gathering now. She looks horrible. Her complexion looks horrible. Kamiyama was pushed out of the way by... pushed onto the asphalt. Looks horrible, but sweat. Got sweat running down, but the car didn't touch her. Yeah, there we go. Kagure pushed her out of the way. Thanks to Kagure, she avoided most of it. It doesn't look like she's hurt, but she should still get medical care anyway. Thank goodness we're right outside the hospital. I'm more worried about who was in the driver's seat. At that speed, it wasn't just nothing. don't see nobody there. There's nobody in the seat. But there's nobody there. There's no way. There's no way that's possible. And this area is too flat, too level. It wouldn't have reached that speed without somebody pushing on the accelerator. And even if they ran away, no way. The engine wasn't even on, right? There's something on the driver's seat. It's just a piece of paper. The talisman. Right? Is that a spooky? Is that Spooky's car? Nah. I got a nicer car. Also, I don't just drive into random hospitals. Okay. I'm just driving into random hospitals all the time. One time, maybe. But like it was one time. It was one time, two at most. We are at. Oh, this is folkloristics professor Kirisaki Suimei, at his college that he works at. It's like an old building. Makes you think of the old town, like an old town downtown or something. This building has history to it. It was first built in Showa. They'd consider this, yeah, a third-rate university. I called my brother ahead of time and said he wasn't here. But some girl seemed like an assistant, said I could meet him at the school. He was currently doing a class. Today's Sunday. Must be a special class, huh? No, something bugging me about the Kamiyama Yuka. She wasn't hurt. She woke up right away. Came to right away. Her mom came to get her, took her back home. What was she gonna tell me? What did she want to tell us? We gotta find that out soon if we can. Bokuro. In other words, customs, traditions, beliefs passed down since ancient times. Rituals, stories. Looking at it again from our time, they seem bizarre, and many bizarre things. But, either way, it's born out of our ancestors' knowledge. In other words, it's a form of exchanged human history. That means it exists meaning there, absolutely. Folklore is our inheritance from the past. Sure. We need to reframe the perception that folklore is like relics from the past. Even now, though the form has changed, it still has connection to our current lives. Now they're urban legends. You know this one, right? I heard this one from a friend of a friend. One sec. You guys know this one? You heard it from a friend or a friend. I'm gonna smoke real quick, then I'll tell you this story. I'm gonna smoke real quick, then we'll get into this one. Okay. There was a young mother. There was a young mother. Got married young. Had a baby young. Got married when she was 17. Got pregnant when she was 17 too. Young mama, you'd call her. Young mama. Uh-huh. Can I have Yogo say that? Young mama? It's really funny. Okay. Young mama. Yogo, please help us out with this.
Yan mama.
Thank you. Yan mama. Yan mama. At first, she had her married life, she was enjoying her new married life. And then taking care of her baby. And she was no longer able to hang out with friends her age anymore. Sounds like a rap name? It should be, huh? Yan Mama. Yeah, I think so. Why not? Yan Mama. I think so, man. I'd like to see that. Maybe that should be Yogo's rap name. Yan Mama. Okay. So she couldn't hang out with her friends much anymore, and she started to get fed up with it. She felt like because of the kid, she was losing her own freedom. And then one day, baby wasn't even 1 year old yet, slipped from her hands and fell. According to the police investigation, they determined it had died from the fall. You can't say it was intentional. A couple of years later, she divorced her original husband, pursuing her own. Finally, getting fed up with her freedom, she found a new man, a new young businessman, and got married again. Years go by. She gets remarried, and the years go by, and eventually she's pregnant again. This time she says, I'm going to raise this baby right, and I'm going to live every day happily. The baby gets bigger. Bigger and bigger. The baby gets bigger and bigger. And as she can feel it heavier in her arms. The baby, wrapped up in her arms, says, don't drop me this time. Don't drop me this time, young mama. Young mama, don't drop me this time. Young mama, hold on. Don't drop me this time. Please. Young mama at the sphere soon, yeah? Young mama, don't drop me. Don't drop me by Young Mama. I should make that song. Don't Drop Me by Young Mama. Don't Drop Me by Young Mama. It's fucked out. That poor baby. Billboard #1. It's going there. Don't Drop Me by Young Mama. About her dead baby. That's oh my god, that's fucked up. You've heard this before, right? So what is this? Sorry, what is this telling us? What is this story trying to tell us? Is it a warning? Is it a lesson? It's an unbelievable ghost story. It's a ridiculous story nobody would believe, right? But there's something hidden in it. There's something hidden in it. The truth is in there somewhere for the people willing to look for it in folklore. For the hidden truth. We waited outside for him to come out of his finish up his lecture. Oh man, so it's an honor to meet your brother, Chief. Um, I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous. He's using his name in third person there. Listen, you don't need to be so tense, Hugo, right? My brother's kind of a weirdo. What kind of a weirdo? Who is? Bro, been a while, Junior. How you been? So, you working today? Yeah. I'm not working investigation right now. I see. So you want to talk in my office? He takes us to his office. Now you mention it, bro. You saw it, Tommy? How what? Oh, sorry, backwards. And now you mention it, bro. I saw Tommy. I read that backwards. Was she okay? Yeah. I used to think she was cold, but I guess she's just passionate about her work. She gave me a lot of advice. You see. I heard my brother and Hitomi back in college days, they used to know each other. They used to be good friends. Kirisaki Suime, currently single, lives alone. Hitomi, the same age. Same age. I guess because he lives his life like this, always in his office, always doing research. He doesn't really go back to the apartment. They're the same, right? They both work more than they do anything else. My older brother, who's 7 years apart. Um, he came when I was still in elementary school. My brother was in middle school, third year already. His parents had died in some kind of accident. My family took him in. According to my dad, um, him and my dad and his dad used to be good friends. Doesn't tell me much more about him, but they met through work, I guess. Um, he's not really my brother-in-law. We didn't actually adopt him. So, according to the law, we're strangers, really. But while we were growing up, I always called him brother. Um, and he was like my older brother. He called me his younger brother and took care of me. Um, maybe it's because he got passed around at relatives' places for a while. Besides us, he couldn't really trust other people. Mina told me are some of the only people he's opened up to. The bookcase is packed with books. Like they're gonna spill out. That's his alphas, of course. Sure. Looks like like a scholar, huh? Totally different from last year, though. You had piles of books. Now it's all organized. Oh, yeah. Well, there's this student this year. how to put it, kind of a hassle. What? There's a student that cleaned up this room? I'm telling you, my bro's a little weird. So, take a load off. Take it easy. Nice, nice. He takes out he takes out a cigarette from his pocket. And he puts it in his mouth with an expression like he doesn't like it. If he doesn't like it, why does he smoke? I always think that every time I watch him smoke. Hey, by the way, Junior, who's the big guy? He always calls it like he sees it, huh? He apparently just noticed Kagure. He's been here the whole time. Been here with us the whole time. That's like Bucci. It's like the sound of like maybe his forehead or something. Something like this, I think. Being annoyed with that. He's annoyed that he said that. Yeah, he's saying his blood's his vessels are pumping in his head. And he's trying to smile. I've been working the case with the chief, and I am from Kagure Soichiro, lieutenant. Is it sergeant? Police sergeant, from Inui, Os. And then while he's saying that, our brother like blows smoke out towards him and says Kirisaki. Bucci. So it's going so his like head's like throbbing or something, right? And we can hear it. So much so we can hear it. He's so mad we can hear it. Kagure is weak around people like this, it seems. My brother's purposely poking at him. My brother, Kirisaki, he's always interested in people. He's always looking for something to be interested in. And now I think it's poor Kagure is his prey today. So I don't want this to get worse. Let's change the back. I'm gonna try to push back to the root topic. Bro, can you look at this? Kokuri-san, huh? Yeah. Is this connected to the case? Not sure yet. His eyes, my brother's eyes light up. Perfect. He's interested. We got it. He starts explaining it to us. He gets talkative. He starts explaining it to us very talkatively, very excitedly. Not bad. Apparently, Kokuri-san was spread around the start of the Meiji era, and its root is in table turning. What's that? It was Western. It was a type of Western fortune telling that arrived in Japan. Those are the middle heart section. Table turning was a type of spiritualism, Western spiritualism, that the father of Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, was into it. Table turning was some kind of spiritualism that he was into. I guess that's a thing. It seems like the strongest theory is that it came from an American ship. Came from an American ship in Meiji 17. Shimoda Port. But it's not really important. Right, because they used to think, they always find, like, Japan history is interesting because, like, they have all these old documents, right? And then they they use those as the basis, and then they find out all kinds of other stuff is actually true, right, from like the rest of the world. And so then they have to like update it and figure it out again. Because they actually have like a lot of written history, like they had a lot of history already, right? They had a lot of written history. The emperors wrote down all this stuff. There was a lot of stuff written down, but some of it's wrong, or you know, it's from an omniscient perspective, right? So it was kind of off. And so like all the time there'll be like some other new information that people figured out. And they're like, wait a second, we gotta readjust, figure out all this stuff now. So like, when he says now, they think it came over from Meiji 17, whatever, an American boat. He's saying that's what the current theory is, that's what the prevailing theory is, but there's been other theories. Nobody really knows a lot of that stuff. But anyway, so they took table turning when it got to Japan, and it went from a big table thing to that they would do a pot to just a simple piece of paper, and then regular people could enjoy it. It changed into a form the regular people could use. And that was the table turning, the Kokuri-san boom that happened in the Meiji era, which had the philosopher Inoue Enryo. That's the guy that tried to expose it, so people understood it was ideomotor response. Because he didn't want people to be led by the supernatural. Yeah, he explained to his ideomotor response. I remember this part. It didn't have any. It wasn't spirits or anything, and he managed to calm down the Kokuri-san boom by showing people that, by explaining it to people. They write it with the kanji for like fox, tengu. They write them with weird kanji that don't really mean anything. They just use it for the sound. But let's see. Can you get them when you type? When you type it? No. You don't get it when you type it. Give me a sec though. Oh yeah, it's Tanuki at the end, duh. Okay, so it's fox, dog, weird dog, fox, weird dog, tanuki is the kanji they to write it. It was thought to have to do with some god, Inari. At the start of the Meiji era, but there's not really much history from that. It's probably not really connected. Used to be, In China, what is it, spirit writing, I think? Huron. In China, in the sixth six dynasties, right? Six dynasties. China during the Sixth Dynasty period, there was something called Furon, which was like ideomotor response. I think it's like some kind of writing thing. I think I've looked it up before. But it did not go to Japan. It didn't make it there. Kokuri-san, Enzel-sama, Cupid-san, Orikiri-sama, Unshin-san. They're all the same person. They're all different names they've used for it. All explained by self-suggestion, ideomotor response. Not well, yeah, hold on, right? Hold on, let me look up the thing in the database. Doesn't have it. Box possession, it's always important. I gotta check something. Here it is. Okay. Mind control. So it is self-suggestion. That is self-suggestion. Okay. That's ideomotor response there. That's self-suggestion. That's the common explanation anyway. Yeah, but if you go out of your way to say the common explanation, bro, that means you have a different explanation, right? Can people die from Kokuri-san? He looks at me a little surprised when I ask that. Looks at me a little surprised when I ask that. But there comes a turn to it. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, you did get transferred to the First Detectives. Now he understands that First Detectives mainly handle murder. He just remembered. Okay, Junior. There's lots of things that can't be explained by science in this world. You see, even though we were westernized, right? The Japanese people, westernization swept over the Japanese people, right? Like a wave over where it went from ancient rituals, old traditions were just gotten rid of, and science became said to be absolute, right? But there's still in the hearts of the Japanese people curses and ritual and hatred and grudges. There's a Um, there's still a power that can't be seen that remains. It remains an object of fear to the Japanese people in their heart. Curses and rituals and hate and grudges, which are far away from science. I think I definitely covered everything at some point there, right? At some point I got all the things. Sure, even if Kukuri-san, we say Kukuri-san's true nature is autosuggestion. That's a kind of hypnosis. And it's possible because you believe, the heart believes in Kukuri-san, the heart fears. That's why. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if there's something Kukuri-san can do that can't be explained, part of the Kukuri-san phenomenon. It could be some phenomenon that could be caused by Kukuri-san that science can't explain. Can the human mind cannot even, human consciousness cannot even be explained by science. That's true. It can't. Here in the answer, I take out 2 pieces of paper. Maybe these give him some kind of hint? I offer him the one we found in the library first. And the second one I have is the one we found from the driver's side of that car with no driver that went and attacked Kamiyama Yuka. Of course, I couldn't take the real one. This is a copy. This is a fox repelling note. This is a note. This is a ward, a fox ward. This is the ward off foxes. He's rubbing his chin with his right hand when he says that. You put it in the room of somebody with fox possession. Or sorry, you put it in the room to prevent. You put it on all the sides of the walls to make a seal of the room. To create a barrier. Sure. Fox possession. Well, to make it story short, it's a person possessed by a fox. A person possessed by a fox? Like, what the fuck is that? What does that even mean? Look at what's written on it. You have 4 dogs, right? Around trapping a fox. That means they're sealing away the fox. So, in the 9 lines, what do they represent, he starts going off on something, Goma something, he doesn't finish explaining it. And he goes, what's the second one? You interrupt him. That's what happens there. Listen, I didn't want to interrupt him, but if I let him keep going, he was going to go till tomorrow morning, okay? This seems like a fox possession expelling, or sorry, disperse. So this is to disperse, it's a talisman to some kind of talisman to disperse a fox possession. Where'd you find this? I explain what happened in the accident in the morning. You see. Normally you put it on the bottom of a bowl. You write it on a bowl. And you put the morning water and you drink it. How is that supposed to work? Okay. Cool. So it's supposed to the magic words. You say the magic words, and you disperse the fox demon. But putting it on a driver's side seat, well, that's really creative. Interesting, very interesting. Cool. I can't get him too interested, man. Then you can't stop him. He looks fixated on it like a kid with a toy. Well, listen, I know they're both connected to fox possession, right? That's good enough for me. Let's get it and go. Thank you, bro. Well, I'm still staring at him. I waved goodbye. Kokori-san, fox possession, huh? No way, Chief. You don't think there's some kind of... You don't believe in curses, do you? No way. Kokori-san, the curse of Kokori-san, you don't believe in that, do you, Chief? His voice is shaking. I understand. I understand very well. The uncertainty of the unknown, right? Serial suicide. And somebody took their blood. Kokori-san. Fox possession. I need to sort this out, right? Everything's getting more and more confusing. We need to figure out what way we're going to approach this case from here on. We need to decide what do we believe in. Do we think that everything should be able to be solved by science? By investigation? Or... One sec. Where was I? Yeah, okay, so do we think, do we cautiously move towards the impossible, or, I think it should be able to be, science should know it, everything. We're in a split a path of fate here. Which way do we go? It changes greatly depending on these two paths. Yeah, now we're in the thing. Okay. So, do we think it's really a suicide? What do we say? I think currently it seems very possible. I don't think it's suicide. It's not suicide. Uh-oh. I think I should go backwards. I don't think I want to do that one. Uh-oh. It's not the suicide, then who? Mori-san? I think yeah, go back. I think I fucked it up. Okay. I think it's really suicide. I think I fucked up going down that. Let's save. Hold on. I almost went down the wrong path. Almost went down the wrong path there. Okay. Currently it's possible, yeah. Seems very possible. So if it's a suicide, why did they choose their own death? We don't know yet. Somebody pushed them to it. Somebody pushed them to it? Who would that somebody be? It's gotta be a human, Kokori-san. It's gotta be a human. What would be their motive? Okay. Ritual or a grudge? It'd be a grudge. There's many. If it's a planned murder, then it's many of those are grudges, right? I would think so. Financial or psychological gains. Around financial or psychological gains. If we think about this case from the missing blood, then it does seem like it could be premeditated murder, right? The chances are high. And the girls, I can't see any reason they would kill them for money, though. Young schoolgirls for money, right? Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. It's kind of hard to see a reason they would do it psychologically either. This is almost like, I think our strongest theory is the grudge theory. Still. I mean, what else do we know? Anything? Do we know anything? You know anything? You know anything at all? I don't think, this might be too early to decide, but, we should for now investigate this being man-made, possibly murder. We don't want to get lost looking into Kokiri-san or fox possession or impossible things like that. Let's focus on the ridiculous. Gure, I think we proceed with this being man-made, intentional. As if man-made is unnatural. Or unnatural, no. We'll proceed as if this case was done by a human. Right? We're not going to believe in any kind of curses or anything like that. Or the ghosts of the dead. Os, yes, nice, Chief. I'm glad myself. I'm glad that I'm just missing the ghost theory. Now I'm something that feels like there's some anxiety's gone and I'm back to myself. Huh? Back to myself, back to now? Crap. Wait a second. We still have paperwork to do from this morning. Oh man, the reality is the worst. Really much crueler than you think. It's not like in the TV shows where cops get to just chase after the guy. Is it at all? It's not at all like that. And they get a shotgun too. In reality, you're sitting in front of a computer, just doing paperwork. That's most of your time. Doing paperwork, not interesting at all like the TV shows. It's nothing like that. But they abbreviate it, right? Because it's not really interesting. People gotta want to be cops. Well, another 4 hours typing away at my computer. Great detective work. Hey. You want to eat lunch together? He asked me suddenly. She was really pretty. She had a innocent smile. Hey, let's go back together. She'd always come to me. My first friend I made in high school. I haven't got to see Kun very much. Haven't seen him very often. Sorry, Kun. But the other day, I introduced her to Kun. This is Kun. There's a name there. There's a name there. She didn't say anything to Kun, just stared at him the whole time. You know about Kukuri-san? I was invited to play something called Kukuri-san. It's some kind of fortune telling that's been popular at school recently. I don't really believe in Kukuri-san myself, but she invited me, so I'm going to say yes. I have no reason to say no. Kukuri-san. Kukuri-san. Does she like Kun? She asked Kukuri-san about my connection to Kun. Kukuri-san said yeah. And I saw her beautiful face turn horrid. Kukuri-san. Kukuri-san. The questions keep escalating. Kukuri-san. Kukuri-san. He has a twisted smile now as she asks. Is the internet still on, guys? Still online. That smiling girl I first met is gone. Kukuri-san, 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 Kukuri-san. This is bullying. When I notice that it's already feels like it's too late, I'm already past my limit. My own friends betrayed me, and my heart feels ragged. Please, Kun. I ran for my final piece, searching for my final piece. I ran as hard as I could. He was the only one that could save me. That sounds wild, bro. That sound is wild. And then, in the end, the last thing I heard wasn't his voice. It was the ambulance siren coming. Monday, 2:09. We're at the police station. We've been doing paperwork. We've been in paperwork hell since yesterday. Just got off around 2. Bro, it sucks being a cop, huh? It sucks being a cop. Our body, we like stretch, right? And get a call from Blu-ray. Let's check out the scene again. Let's check out the scene again. Well, that's standard, right? In our world, there's a phrase, visit the crime scene 100 times. That's probably a hint at the scene. Probably the hint to solve it is probably at the scene. That's why if you're stuck, you're supposed to go back. Over and over again. That's what they tell you. Oh, let's practice it. I mean, Kagure practices it, obviously. His judgment's right, I think. Well, that's why he's actually... look, he's not the most reliable, but he is a senior detective. He is my senior. So he knows some things, right? We decided to meet 30 minutes outside of the high school. Monday, 2:39, outside the high school. The private Hanamine High School. It seems like normal life should turn into the school. Classes are over. Kids are around talking, chatting. Like after school kind of environment. You can hear the voices of people going to clubs around the grounds. Seems like after school, right? Seems like it. Cool. Let me refresh this. Seems like after school. Almost like everything was just an illusion. Almost like everything was just an illusion. It still hasn't got out to the mass media yet. That's why there's not journalists around like hyenas trying to talk to all the students. It's just a normal school day. I mean, still, somebody in the 2 students at their school have died. I'm sure. I doubt they're indifferent. Chief, let's go. Oh, we head inside through the gates. I fall behind his large frame. Large frame. Oh, this is the second day, right? So this is the day. This is the second day. This is the second day. I'm thinking about taking a break to get something to eat. I think. I think I'm gonna. Okay, guys. I'm gonna save you. I'll be back in. I'm gonna turn off the stream for a bit. I'm gonna be back in. I don't know, like half an hour, an hour. Just want to eat. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll play you out. I'll do an outro. But I'll be back. I don't know. I'll just turn the stream back on a little bit, like a half hour, an hour. Okay. If anybody's around. I'll be back soon. That was good. That was cool. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. And we'll be back. I think maybe we play, I don't know if we play more Origami or we switch games to something else. But I will be back in a little bit. So, have a good day if I don't see you.
What if laziness is a habit of thinking about the cost of things or the effort instead of thinking about the payoff? The payoff. I'm going to say it again. The payoff. Get a few more heads to explode. What if you could reverse laziness by simply developing a habit of thinking more about, let's say, the delicious food that you'd like to enjoy instead of how long it would take you to get up and go get it.
Get after it.
But the real question is, if you were to test this at home and try to see if you can think more about the good outcome and less about the work, would you get it done? What if laziness is a habit of thinking about the cost of things or the effort instead of thinking about the payoff? The payoff. I'm going to say it again. The payoff. Get a few more heads to explode. Why is it that people have a second child? You know, why does a woman who goes through this awful, awful childbirth have a second child? Don't they always say the same thing? If I remembered how bad this was, I wouldn't do it again. Right? So the not thinking about the effort is vital to actually the survival of humanity. If we focused on how hard it was to have a baby, you just wouldn't do it. Or you'd do too little of it. But if you focus on how awesome it would be to have a family, well, there you go. You're going to go through the pain because you've already committed. You're going to go through the pain because you've already committed. What if laziness is a habit of thinking about the cost of things or the effort instead of thinking about the payoff? The payoff. I'm going to say it again. The payoff. Get a few more heads to explode. Am I ambitious, or do I simply have a thinking habit which produces dopamine because I'm thinking about the positive outcome? And is the dopamine the thing that gets me up and moving? And when you're observing me, you say, how the hell do you get so much done? And how do I do it? I think it's just this. I think it's just this. When I think of all the things I do, I think about them in terms of their benefits. What if laziness is a habit of thinking about the cost of things or the effort instead of thinking about the payoff? The payoff. I'm going to say it again. The payoff. Get a few more heads to explode. The payoff. The payoff. The payoff. So here's your tip. It's going to change some of your lives. Think about the positive, not about the work, and see what that does to you.